There we go, everybody. Hello, and welcome to the Star Wars 5th edition, The Wound in the Force. As it goes by the name, we're using D&D 5th edition rules and reskin them for Star Wars. I am Nordrock, and I will be the Game Master, or the Dungeon Master, whichever. Sorry, there was a bit of a...
Force Master.
Why did no one
George Lucas. You're the GL, the George Lucas.
No, I can't believe no one ever thought of that. Even when imperious iterations of of retro Star Wars RPGs, no one thought of that. I can't believe nobody.
Look,
I have someone in
we
my
recognize that you're on this council, but we actually don't appoint you the title of master.
Good lord. So anyway, I forgot
That's
to
the newbie volunteer at the game convention that's running the one shots.
There we go. Oh god. So anyway. Okay, I apologize. Yeah, again, I apologize for the slight delay. Discord is having issues, so just a heads up, everybody.
They're fixing them.
And fixing them. Yeah, that's true. So, without further ado, let's go for the recap. If everybody is ready. Voss is under attack. Imperial weapon forces are laying siege upon the town. The brave heroes charge in, fending out the stormtroopers left and right to save the townsfolk. A friend of Custom and Doc, Amin Va, approaches the group and brings grim news. The leader of the Voss Council, Samaka, has been kidnapped. However, to fire out the TIE bombers laying waste to the town, she guides Jaden and Ronnie to the shipyard so they could take the fight to the skies and face the Imperials head on. The hell was that?
Bird.
No, I think it got raided. Oh, thank you for the follow,
nice.
CD Wolf.
You gotta love knowing when he freaks out.
Yeah, I forgot to set up the alert thing I forgot to set the alert thing. I apologize. Thank you for the follow, CD Wolf.
Oh, hey, Rose, I can make it so I can fight with your lightsaber at the same time that I'm fighting with mine.
Oh dear lord.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah, so
Enemy
Ronnie,
weapon.
so Ronnie, Jaden, you're up in the skies and you find yourself facing face to face with the with 4 TIE fighters and 2 bombers as they lay waste to the town. You're like over there. I'm gonna have each of you to roll initiative.
Get him! You got this!
Rolls 15 nat ones in a row.
Does weapon focus even do?
Oh, maybe not that.
Alrighty, basically just roll your dexterity mod. 9.
Why wouldn't it be piloting modifier?
You're still using your
This
dexterity.
is just the start of the fight.
Whoop! Suddenly, all these things pop up. Okay, I'm gonna roll for the TIE pilots, and it's just gonna be a 12 for this TIE fighter. An 18. Welp.
Okay, they're not always gonna go first.
This one is rolling. Oh no!
Jesus.
You're
20.
just gonna do a whole bunch of damage to the town.
It's 17. And the TIE bombers roll. Wow, okay. 21. And last one. 8.
Percy's feathers.
Okay, this is gonna get ugly real fast. Just saying. But at least you have more hit points than you have shields. Okay,
And laughs nervously.
yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Fine.
I don't think TIE fighters
You're
actually
fine.
have shields.
You'll be right. And this type bomber is just gonna drop. It's gonna use its one of its actions because it only has one crew. So, just a slight pause, everyone. I am basing the instead of like using the system laid out by Star Wars 5th Edition, for the shipyard and stuff. I'm decided to go ahead and use a streamlined version based on the Spelljammer books. I have the books right here. That's Spelljammer. Whoops. This one. Yep.
See daisies.
Yeah, so basically, I'll be if there's any like if there's anything like that's if there's something a little weird, I'll do my best to refine these aspects. Without further ado, the type bomblet deploy. It's going to deploy some bomblets onto this town right here, and it's just gonna like fly in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. 6. That's his turn. This TIE fighter, now that it sees you, is going to fly in.
Oh, hang on. Are we already airborne?
Yeah, you're already airborne.
Okay, I guess then. Can I have taken an action like before we actually like engaged the enemy? Like, it's not like a shooty thing.
What do you have in mind?
It's my new ability that I'm going to activate it because it lasts a minute.
What's the new ability?
I told you before. Promising Commander.
Oh yeah, the feed from the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like as soon as there are blips on the screen, even though I can't see them, it's like, all right, we're doing this.
Leroy Jenkins.
I'm not doing that.
But it's funny.
Yeah, but it led to a total party wipe.
Anyway.
And we don't have chicken, so.
So anyway, what would you like to use your new feed to use the thing for your new feed on? Who would you like to use it on?
Oh, it lasts a minute, and I can basically use it on anybody within 60 feet of me. Within that minute.
And it's a 2 co-pilot, so go figure.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Alright. Okay, it's this one that I got a little mixed up.
Yeah, it's basically the co-pilot and then the tail gunner.
Yeah, so this ship's Caesar shipping the detector ships, and it's like gonna fly in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it is going. And this pilot is going to fire its light laser cannon at you. It's going to make an attack roll. Does a 24 hit?
You wrote the stats for these ships. You should know the answer to that question.
The hesitation in his voice was like, dude, he knows his hits. Why is he even asking?
Does a 28 hit? Actually, it does not beat my 32 armor class, so...
All right. You take 13 points of energy damage. So your shield. So your shield takes 13 points of the damage.
Unfortunately, the none of the like maneuvers that the game has are like actual piloting maneuvers.
Yeah, it's like pew 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 pew, hitting on your shields, and that will be that pilot's turn. All right.
Right. Am I still connected?
Yeah, you're.
I lost the music.
Oh,
I can hear you.
I
You're
can.
frozen on. Yeah, you're frozen.
Yeah, I think I got
frozen
disconnected.
Yeah, he's frozen, but you can all hear him. There he is.
There.
All right.
Oh, there you go. Right there.
All right, there we go.
Okay. Sorry. I beat the jamming system.
All right, it's now this. It's now this
The jamming
pilot's.
system on the ship or the jamming system on your computer?
Yeah,
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and it's going to fire at you, Jaden. So same roll as before. Natural 20.
I freaking hate Roll 20's loading system. What the hell?
How goes that crit proofing armor?
Not on a ship. Okay.
Not there.
If you use
Stop
cloth
flapping
and
your
light
wings.
armor, well, certain light armor.
Okay.
You go with Mara. If you go with heavier, lighter armors and any armor heavier than that, you go with me. If it's a ship, someone else.
All right. Get ready. This is gonna hurt. Oh, 23.
Nope.
There goes my shields.
It's like fire. Like it's fire is
1 and 2 plus 20.
20.
Holy shit!
Max damage.
Yep. So basically, I add the max damage to the critical hit. So basically,
Yeah, we know. We know.
No, I. Oh god.
20?
I think that's the max damage he added.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So this TIE Fighter,
We're lucky it rolled a 1 and a 2 on its standard dice.
yeah.
Y'all might. How many of you are in those TIE fighter ships right now?
2 players and 2 non-players.
2 players and
Ah,
6 non-players.
We're in the one with the blue outside.
Oh,
The
are you
orange
talking about people inside the
TIE
ship?
fighters have typically only one.
All right, I'm gonna make these fair,
um,
and this.
Real
TIE
quick though, I kind of sorry.
What the-
What is it?
I got slightly distracted because I lost connection for a bit there. But I do have a feature that I did actually want to use after I got shot at.
Oh, what do you want to use?
It's called Return Fire.
Go right ahead.
It does.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up the stats for it.
So for you, it's a +6. So add a +6 to your attack roll.
What do I get?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I can only use Return Fire when they miss.
Yep.
So
Okay.
we'll just
Three.
I got that too, and I can't use it because I got hit.
yeah. No worries. There are
Yeah.
still. I mean,
So these 2 TIE fighters managed to rip through your shields, and for you, Chaden, your hull has taken a bit of a hit, while this bomber drops down some bombs, laying waste to the town below. And this TIE fighter is going to do the same by using rapid fire, bringing causing a couple of buildings to crumble, as it just goes like, let me bring up the soundbite, because guess what?
Oh god, ow.
Sorry.
That was super loud.
Real quick, how do you make it so that you could see stuff from other source books when looking through like feats and stuff? I can't remember how to do that.
I think it's in the filters.
I don't see a filter option.
They changed it. Oh,
Yeah.
let me look for it real fast.
All right.
Yeah,
I believe
hate
it's
this website.
I believe it's Ronnie's turn. So since you have a crew of 3, you can have basically 3 actions. keep in mind. But do keep in mind.
Well, okay, so that goes back to the question though. So like, the two cannons aren't fire linked. Like, it does seem a little weird that like I'm shooting one gun and the other guy's shooting the other gun. Like, I don't know. Like,
And that's just how I set up the system. Sorry.
it's okay. We can go over it again later. But like, it does seem a little quirky.
Yeah. But it's the best I could do. Sorry. So, Ron.
Out of curiosity, from like I know this is a kind of a meta question, but I mean, hypothetically, I think that my character as like as a starfighter veteran would hypothetically know this. How many hit points does a TIE fighter have?
On average,
More than 0.
go ahead and I'm going to say less than
More than
yours.
0.
Less than yours.
I gather that. I'm just, this is me as a player trying to figure out. My character would know what is overkill and what is not overkill.
It would take a few, like a hit or two, 3 at most, to take down a TIE fighter and a TIE bomber with just laser cannons.
So, any artillery use probably be hitting overkill. It's a real lucky shot. lucky dodge.
So
Okay.
it's probably too much.
Okay, so Ronnie, what do you want to do? And
Which one is the one that shot? Okay, wait, hang on.
Jaden?
This one is the one that shot Shaden. Yeah,
I have to reload.
sure.
Okay. I guess that's what.
Okay. Actually, to be completely honest, at this point, I think the best course of action is to deal with the bombers, because the bombers can do far more damage to the city than the TIE fighters can.
Okay, so what actions would you like to take to do that? Because I'll take the measurement of this bomber is about like 550 feet away. This one is about 600 feet away.
Okay,
You
but
are-
that's also Jaden's ship. That's not mine.
Oh,
Not that it's going to change the distance
700 feet and
that
600,
much.
650 feet and 700 feet.
All right. So I'm going to kind of start to beeline towards them. Just passing the TIE fighters, which will put them in view of the tail gunner.
Okay. Oh, can you move your tokens? Can you move your tokens?
In front of
Can
him.
I move the token?
Come here.
Yeah.
I can.
Come here. Okay.
How far does it move? 400, right?
Yeah, 400 for you. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
What button pulls up the thingy?
What they need?
Allows
You gotta
to
be more
focus
specific.
concentrate. That
What
one.
button do I press that pulls up the ruler while I move my token?
The nose.
The
There we go. Thank
little
you.
ruler thing on the left.
He wants to move his token and do it at the same time.
All right, that's I believe you were around here, so that's about 400 feet.
I don't
Yeah.
know if that's possible.
I measured the 400 feet
I've
because that's
avoided
what we
actually
determined my
being
speed
well
was.
for years.
Yeah, and I made each square about 50 feet. I think that's about fair.
I think that's 5 feet up to 50 feet. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Small ship combat.
Yeah. a 15-foot, you target an area that's a 15-foot cube. I'm like, I'm sorry, but when everything's moving at 800 kilometers per hour, that's like shooting a needle out of a haystack with another needle.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's what
Joseph
the
with
targeting
Mass
computer is
Effect would be
for.
Like, God damn. True. Yeah, that was like the pilot abilities. If your pilot's able to do that in their head, that's pretty impressive.
All right. Just out of curiosity, on the rapid fire laser cannons and the burst laser cannons, which one of those is actually the which ones are the front firing ones and which one's the rear turret?
So I'm gonna say the as far as I know, burst is probably forward. Rapid fire is a little back, I think.
Okay, I was just gonna say because like I think the ranges on those should probably be switched because like it would make more sense for the primary guns to have the longer range.
Right. I'll think about that. Would you like me to like make a tweak to the stat real quick?
Just
Like,
say it's
yeah,
like
burst.
We don't need to worry about it right now, but that's
Yeah,
just
no. Yeah,
we can
yeah.
deal with that later. Like it to me
Yeah.
that makes more logical sense that the primary weapons have the longer range, whereas the other one is the
Yeah, burst is meant
coming
for close range.
behind
Burst
it.
is meant for close
Yeah.
range. That's what I have in my head.
yeah, which would be the one pointing backwards at the people following us.
Oh. I honestly thought burst is
But for fire pattern, it would
Yeah.
make sense to be the other way around.
okay. Yeah. Okay.
But anyways, the co-pilot and I are going to be like basically firing at the TIE in front of us, the TIE bomber. That's 250 feet in front of us. I don't know what his skill is. What exactly am I rolling? I'm rolling
yeah, you're rolling.
proficiency +6.
Yeah. So you're making an attack. That's a +6 total. So it's basically just 2 plus the dexterity modifier, which is +4, or +3 proficiency and +3 dexterity modifier for equivalence sake. So you're making an
What?
attack roll.
Yes, I'm making an attack roll. So it's
So
my dexterity doesn't matter.
yeah, you're using your ship's attack modifier, which is a +6. Yes.
Okay. Hypothetically, if mine were higher, could I use mine?
No.
It would represent like taking manual aim.
As far as I
Alright.
know, since I'm looking at the spell chamber thing, I don't think so, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
This is
yeah,
this is kind of new, so we'll learn we learn as we go,
Mhm.
right?
Slash roll 1d20 +6.
Okay, which one are you attacking?
The TIE bomber that's the northmost.
Oh, excuse me.
Gotcha.
The closest TIE bomber.
18
An
hits.
18 beat its armor class.
Yeah, 18 hits.
All right.
They're TIE fighters. They're TIEs. They're pretty easy to take out.
Well, the TIE bombers, they're less maneuverable. Alrighty.
Go ahead and
They're
what are
Imperial
you?
pilots? They don't fly in curves unless it's in formation.
All right.
Yeah, the bricks.
I'm just talking about just how
No, that's on my back.
All right.
simple their flying
So
is.
what if you're using the rapid fire laser cannon? That's 3d10 points of energy damage, and that's 3 points of energy damage. But if you use a burst laser cannon, that's 48 points of energy damage.
I'm trying to assume that one of these guns is the rear turret. Because that's what the ARC 170 has. It has 2 forward firing guns and 1 rear turret, which can fire forward. It's like it just happens to be in the back of the ship.
Right. I am going to. I don't know. So I think.
I like okay.
Sounds like okay.
So
So, it kind of sounds like if it's got 2 forward cannons, but that one's full auto. It sounds like maybe both the forward cannons are also burst, but you're alternating burst, so it's effectively full auto. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm gonna work with the stats that you gave me, but like I'm going off the assumption that I'm flying the ship and I'm shooting the forward firing guns.
Yeah.
The co-pilot next to me is there to make emergency maneuvers and like checking the scanner and make sure like okay, he's keeping track of like if other ties start coming in, that's his job. And then the third guy is in the back shooting at people trying to follow us.
So,
Okay. So
Kind of a thing.
Okay. So you're gonna use.
So
All right.
I know. So I'm just saying that, like, mechanically, we'll go with what you've written, which is fundamentally the same as what I just said. It's just because
Yeah.
since we're using the ship stats,
Thematically.
that's like thematically though. That's how we're doing this.
Yeah, so but I was gonna say use rapid fire cannons on this TIE bomber, and
That's my plan. Yeah.
And then
I'm
burst
just
fire
at
on
the-
and burst fire on this TIE fighter over there. Just want to clear things up. And as for your third action, let me take a look at the type of action, non-combat actions that you can take. You can helm. You can you can interfere with another ship. You can patch up your ship. You can regenerate your shields quickly.
Yeah, at the moment we don't necessarily need to do any of that stuff, and that's fine. So
if you're not,
I'm gonna roll 3d10 damage.
Okay.
There's shot 1.
Oof.
It's fine. This is the second of the shots.
All right.
6. That's a critical hit.
Okay, which one? Which
So
are
that
you
sounds
attacking?
like that's roll 30 plus 3d10, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Which one are you attacking with your second attack?
The same one. Now again, do I know how many hit points a TIE bomber has roughly?
More less than your potential total based on the natural 20 because you add 30 plus 3d10.
Mechanically speaking, like basically
Nate.
Give me a second.
No, Nate.
Huh.
40.
You're saying that you think that they have 40 hit points total?
Yeah, you
I
think
believe so, yeah.
The TIE bombers or the TIE fighters?
TIE bombers.
Okay, then yeah. We'll go with that.
Oh.
Let me check something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that TIE fighter explodes as you lay your second rapid fire on this TIE bomber.
48 points of damage.
48.
It's like that first shot like hits the wing, and then the second one just like goes right through the cockpit.
Yeah. So you're attacking this TIE fighter right here?
Yeah.
Okay. So bomber. So this TIE fighter goes
The
down.
one that was shooting the burst, the rear gun is shooting at the one that shot at Jaden, because hypothetically, if the other one has me in his target locks, he's starting to like now maneuver to follow me and not necessarily shooting at Jaden. I mean, he could change his mind, but that's the rationale.
The TIE fighter is slightly tougher than the TIE bomber. So it has. Okay, so it's.
I would actually not assume that, but
Yeah, I was gonna say that doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound right, man.
but
Yes.
we don't need to worry about that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So So
it's another D20 plus 6.
Yeah. So second attack is on just to clear things up. So second attack on the TIE bomber or one of the TIE fighters behind.
I thought we destroyed the TIE bomber.
Oh yeah. Okay. You wrecked that TIE bomber with that second attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. That thing's down.
Hang on a second.
I mean, look at those fireworks.
I'm gonna.
The screams of the people costumes lifting in the air and dropping, or the screams of the TIE fighters.
I'm gonna use my promising commander ability on the tail gunner. Let him add another D4 to that attack roll.
Go right ahead.
You fuck them up a little bit better.
Hey, swearing.
All right, does an
Fuck them up
11
a
hit the
little
TIE
bit
fighter? Probably not.
Let me check. No, just barely.
Oh, it hurts.
All right.
Yeah, just barely as the lasers just barely hit that TIE fighter just like you're not sure if it's because
Well, hopefully
Doesn't mean you need
it's a little bit distracting to him now getting shot at from behind.
yeah. And with that, it is now that TIE fighter's turn, and it's going to fire at you. $23.
All right, that hits.
18 point. Oh man, that's near max. That's 18. It hits your hull.
Yeah, well, I've got a lot of that for now.
Stop.
Yeah, and it's going to like fly around like this, and flies up a little bit, like 5'10", and it's going to try to fly up about like 100 feet, and that's its turn.
Oh,
All right.
I know what it's doing.
Stop
I
landing
know
on that.
exactly what it's doing.
Alrighty, Jade, it's now your turn.
Okay, which one shot at me?
I believe it's this one.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna take aim my cannons and gonna fire on his ass.
And by the way,
I'm gonna seek revenge on.
so Ronnie, since you attacked 3 times, your overheat is at 3.
Yeah, no worries. I got 4 more rounds of that, or 3 more rounds of that before I have to worry about that.
15 hits.
Okay. Twin laser is 3d10. That's 11 damage on him.
Okay, you hit the hole, hit the wings and everything.
And I go. And how many attacks I got?
I mean, what?
How much? How many attacks I got?
Tex?
Attack.
Attacks.
Just 1.
Just one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that means your overheat is at 1.
50. So.
What maneuvers do you have? You might want to use one if it can boost to damage, perhaps.
Unfortunately, I don't. I only have return fire as a.
Okay, that's understandable. That's a good one. Like, if you only get 1, that's a good one to have.
Yeah, and I'm going to basically zip line here. That's my 350 right there, essentially.
Okay. Vroom! That'll be your turn?
Yep.
Yeah,
you just-
done.
Okay, this...
Do a barrel roll, Fox! Oh, wait. Sorry.
Wrong game.
this TIE bomber is gonna drop...
Not a barrel roll, Fox. That's an aileron roll.
this TIE bomber is gonna drop more bombs. Eh,
Hey, you said my name.
yeah. Where's the... Okay, soundboard?
Hello.
God damn, that's so loud.
The soundboard is really loud, Nord.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can.
you got,
Can we not do
change
the soundboard for now?
yeah,
Holy
you got,
cow.
you need a you need
I
to
wish we
plug
had the
that-
Wilhelm screen soundboard for last time, though.
Yeah,
I
so
don't know
it's...
how to turn that down.
You
Yeah,
can personally edit it in, I believe, server settings.
yeah, I don't think I
no,
could do that
not
during
being
the
in
during
your
the
own.
stream, but
No, it's a personal thing. It wouldn't matter. Maybe you could turn it on the server.
and that will be that ship's turn.
Inside voice and video, you can mess with the soundboard volume.
Cool.
Everybody. Then that is your own personal thing. Mess with.
All right,
Inside
that
user
is-
settings.
That is so loud.
Alrighty,
I'd have turned it down to like 50%.
All right,
That's what
this
I've got.
okay. This TIE fighter is going to try to attack you. Yeah, it's in pursuit of you. Of you, Jaden. So it's going to try to attack you.
Okay.
23.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Stop it.
Nor just
18.
murdering
Leave it
everybody
alone.
again.
Yeah.
I feel like the
Because
rules,
he does
like,
it doesn't mean you should do
I feel like somebody, when they wrote the rules for Star Wars 5e, they didn't write rules for Starship Combat. Because,
Oh,
like,
they did.
not really, though. Because, like, our piloting ability doesn't affect any of our stats. My piloting ability doesn't affect my ability to shoot. My piloting ability doesn't affect my ability to dodge.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
so
but
I'm
piloting
saying
really
that
Piloting
seems
ability.
they wrote rules,
Or-
but they didn't really write rules for it.
Piloting just seems to be mainly knowledge checks plus little M maneuvers.
Yeah. I was hoping that I'm hoping that the additional actions you can do will involve using your piloting skill. So yeah, you take 18 points of energy damage as the hole takes as it shoots the top of your hole, and yeah, it's starting to flame up a little. It's now this TIE Fighter Stern is going to try to fire at you, Ronnie. 14. That's a 14 hit.
14 is exactly the armor class, and I wish that some of these abilities like worked. I don't know.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh God.
What did he do?
20 points.
We need to
Max
stop using.
damage.
Yeah, we need to stop using roll 20 for rolling dice. This is getting stupid.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have 75 hull. I'm totally fine.
All right, it hits one of your
That was a
engines, but it's
14
still up.
hit.
The laser hits.
That's okay. The ship has 2 engines.
Who needs 2 engines when you
Okay,
only need
seriously
one?
though. like,
Gizmo.
Now this is pod racing. Actually, it is not.
how does a 14 hit? It's a ship.
14 is exactly the ship's armor class.
I have better armor class than a ship.
Bigger target.
Yeah, the scale
But
is
armor
different.
in the little force field thing.
Wait,
Yeah,
what is damage threshold?
Who wrote this?
Oh yeah, damage threshold. That's a thing. My damage threshold is 15.
Oh God! I think all the damage I rolled managed to get through the damage threshold. Oh man!
Yeah.
Can you imagine just having
Damage
F16
for a lot.
or F15 in this game? Like, okay, your wing's been blown off. I'm playing an F15. Don't give a shit.
But yeah, like this hit did 5 damage because of the damage threshold.
Oh, I messed up on my health. Hang on one second.
I thought damage threshold was it needs to do that damage minimum in order to do damage.
Yeah, that's what
Or
it is.
Or is that damage?
You might be talking
Oh,
about
it's not damage reduction. Okay.
Yeah, it's just like if you
I'll check
Stop
real
it.
quick.
yeah damage threshold. If it's below the damage if it's below the minimum number needed, no damage at all.
Awesome.
There, that's why the armor class is so low, because if you do low damage, it doesn't matter. There's the starship armor playing a part.
So is the damage threshold only apply when the shields are gone, or does it apply to the shields also?
It
Probably applies to carry over from
it
the field,
applies when the shield is gone.
Okay.
so.
So then, if it hits while I still have shields,
Yeah, so subtract.
does the
Take
damage is subtracted and then it matters?
Yeah,
All right. In that case, you didn't do jack squat.
yeah, that's I'm
Because I
gonna
still
retcon
had
that.
7 points of shields, which dropped it down to 13.
Okay, so yeah, so damage total and damage reduction are 2 separate things.
I'm so lost.
Okay. So basically, the starships have an armor class, the normal stuff you're used to in combat, but they're also tough enough so that they don't. That it takes going over a certain damage roll to actually hurt the starship. They also have shields because starship hulls take permanent damage. You need to dock and start repairs to fix them.
Makes sense.
The shields are there to absorb damage just outright at first.
Do they work like temporary hit points?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and if
Okay,
you,
that makes sense.
yeah, if you don't take any damage, you can your shield regenerate at that rate per round. If at the end of the round, if you have not taken any damage throughout the entire round, you regain your shields at a certain amount. But if you choose to manually regenerate your shields, you can roll your piloting skill, and if it's high enough, you regain double the regen rate. But if you fail, you still regain, but at a regular rate. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay.
You caught up, Cabot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out this stuff that makes no sense.
Alrighty. If this
You
TIE
don't
fighter
have to
flies
worry
and it's
about
going to
that.
fire at you, Ronnie.
All right.
Oh, thank goodness! I thought I was gonna walk.
11.
I say that, and then remembering that there was a droid ship that did walk.
We're gonna return fire.
On Vulture?
Oh yeah. Go ahead and
Yeah,
What
Vulture.
did I talk about last time? Let me start talking about those ships.
go ahead and go nuts.
Ready. /R 1d20 plus 6.
Vulture droid.
17
hits.
hits. 17
This is
hits.
with the tail gun. /R. The tail gun was.
Yep. I believe you said
Gizmo.
we established it was burst. Yeah.
Yeah, the 4d8. 4d8 plus 1d4 because I used the maneuver, and that adds to damage.
21.
21 damage.
Yeah, it managed to wreck through most of the wings, but it's still up. Now the solid head will do the trick.
Okay. Gotta keep track. That puts my overheat to 4.
Gotcha.
Can you imagine how terrifying A-wings must be with this system, though?
Yeah.
To speed up, you unload 50,000 points of heat worth of bolts, blaster bolts into someone, and then fly away.
Yeah. Thankfully, I don't think there are any opportunity attacks when you're flying.
That would be immense.
Well,
I mean,
here's the question: Can he
they've
make
got
a
that
melee
return
attack?
fire thing.
Well,
Like, if the TIE
Thing is,
fighter can make a
actually,
melee attack, like, sure, let him make the opportunity attack with
Let's
his
go.
I mean, we've seen
fuselage. Like,
General Gideon standing on. You should see the pilot standing on top of a TIE fighter, just smacking people as they go by.
drive me
I
closer.
blew up. Like, here's the thing: how badly did I damage this? Is he reaching out to punch me?
I don't think that's gonna go well.
I right up behind it. You give
Try
the other
and
pilot
then
a high
literally fall
five.
out of his one.
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, I
Shit,
already
resolve
made
this.
one Star Fox joke. There is definitely a part of me that wants to have somebody standing on the wing of this ship with mag boots shooting a missile.
Thing is, I can do that. Not the missile part, but I can.
Well, yeah, whatever.
I've got the mag moves.
Whoever has that minigun, just mag boots yourself to the top of the ship, and now we've got an extra turret. Make sure you have a full face shield. Otherwise, you're going to be eating some bugs.
Doc doesn't eat, so.
Well, you'll start if you don't wear a full face shield. On that note, I guess...
You're a B1 battle droid. How do you have teeth for bugs to get into?
Oh, sorry.
I didn't.
I thought we were
listen to
talking
notes.
about the person with the minigun.
No,
I don't
go
understand.
to
My
that
bad.
a while ago.
No, Doc has mag boots.
Oh yeah, this TIE fighter is going to continue rapid firing on the town because it's kind of a dick thing to do by doing that.
That TIE fighter is like, I was ordered to destroy this town. They didn't say anything about fighting other fighters. I'm following orders.
Yes.
Screw these other
And
fighters
really,
destroying me.
That's what they're supposed to do. They've got air support. They're supposed to let air support deal with that.
Oh, sorry. No, I figured it was talking about the TIE fighter, not the TIE bomber. So the TIE bomber kept shooting? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, the TIE fighter is also shooting at the town.
Yeah, it's like the random TIE fighter that is the air support. It's like, they're like, our intel didn't say anything about enemy starfighters, so I'm going to just completely ignore them. Not the brightest move, but, whatever. I respect that.
It's a TIE pilot. They're not the brightest.
It's like, there are running civilians. You don't get to do strafing runs on civilians every day. I'm gonna make the most of this. Suddenly, you see from the ground a lightsaber polearm just come up from the ground like a AA cannon shot.
Okay, and that will be that pilot's turn. I believe you're up, Ronnie.
All right. I guess the real question is, after I catch up with this TIE bomber,
Hey, leave that alone.
like, I am gonna just start riding his ass here. I guess the real question is, I'm gonna just while flying in behind this thing, I'm gonna ask the co-pilot, who I assume is a little bit more familiar with this thing than I was, since he was here getting ready to get into it anyways. I'm just gonna ask him, hey, do you think this thing is capable of performing a I'm gonna mispronounce this horribly. Do you think this thing is capable of performing a dropkick Ko-O-Egrin turn?
He kind of looks at you and says, "I would not."
Sorry, this isn't WWE. What the hell are you saying?
He kind of looks at you
with a steel chair.
Strangely, it says, "Not a move I would recommend."
Cool. I'm gonna try it.
Let's do it.
You push the throttle forward with one hand, and you just twist the control stick with the other. You lose all forward momentum and just turn the ship around.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm not doing it
hurt.
until after shooting at the thing. It's how I get back into the fight to go back the other direction.
Oh, it's basically the Lego Star Wars turnaround for starships.
In the Star Wars X-Wing Minis game, it just basically, you fly forward and then you just turn the ship around.
Yeah, he's doing a 180.
Okay, that's
it's just the name that they gave that maneuver.
Save. This sounds like something you need a con save just not to pass out.
alrighty. You let me see.
If they had made maneuvers for these ships, we might have a thing to go for there.
All right, I'm going to send you a link to the combat. So
Anyway, yeah, but I'm gonna do my shooting before I turn around. Basically, I'm saying that I'm gonna shoot the guy and then I'm gonna turn around because all the TIE fighters are behind us.
Are you going to shoot from this spot? Like at point blank? That's going to net you at. That's you're going to attack with disadvantage. Just saying.
Wait, that wasn't a part of the stat block.
Well,
It's a ranged attack.
It's a ranged attack.
Okay, strictly speaking, I am not shooting from that position. I am shooting while moving into that position. That's just the distance that I can actually travel. Like, that's having moved my full thing. So for mechanics purposes, we'll stick me back here.
Yeah.
Although, also, I would also argue...
In addition, that you can attack
hang on.
during any point of your movement.
Yeah, no, I know. I would also argue that the reason that the game normally gives you that disadvantage at melee is because the other person has hands and they can slap your bow.
Yeah.
I don't think this TIE fighter is gonna do that.
Yeah.
But because I can shoot it from at any point, like I'm gonna do it here at this point. So D20 plus 6.
There's also the
that's
issue
a minus.
when you're that close. A bit of movement really throws everything off.
19 hits.
Yeah.
18.
All right, 3d10.
All right, you managed to damage more. Oh, you managed to damage the ship's that ship's hull.
All right.
Pretty bad.
Does a 20? I was off by 1 from getting another crit.
I know. Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
Guys, you're not a fighter.
Oh, it's smoking. It's smoking when you fire your second shot. It is smoking. Another hit would finish it off.
Okay, then I get to this point. Can my ship perform that maneuver? I mean, in the Star Wars Minis game, it can. It was listed as a red maneuver, which gives stress to the pilot. But you know.
Yeah. What?
I
Okay.
can live with that.
So what sort of Let me see if there's equivalent movement according to the combat thing.
What does the game actually have listed in for like combat movements?
I sent you the link.
It has a turn speed.
Starships, equipment, ventures.
Combat.
Okay, we can. Yeah, combat.
Down the combat page, it has a turn. You have a turn speed.
Combat.
Yeah,
Starship,
I'm disregarding the turn speed though.
Okay, then what's the plan?
What page is this? I'm
Combat.
sorry.
That's a hard turn. You're
Hard
gonna
turn.
do a hard turn. That's a hard turn action.
Hard turn. Yeah, hard turn.
Let's take a look real quick. Yeah, hard turn is an accurate way to describe what I'm doing.
Okay, hard turn it is.
But while the Segnor loop is also a hard turn, the Kogiran turn is different. Koyogran. Sorry. I'm just gonna call it a K turn like we always did. Hard turn. Oh, for crying out loud. There's so much stuff on this page. Search hard turn. Here we go.
You can turn your ship 90 degrees without using up any fly speed.
Oh, wow. I didn't even realize that turning required you to use some of the flying speed. That is something that would be interesting to keep track of.
Yeah, that's why I am very considering discarding it because it's like, oh. But yeah, up to you.
Okay, so what are you saying that I have to do? It doesn't say anything about making a roll.
You just use up one of your actions to make a hard turn. And I'm going to say, like, maybe as an equivalent, you can.
Oh, that's an action?
Yeah, to make a hard turn.
Awkward. Okay, well then I guess.
Yeah. However, you can instead, like, maybe as an equivalent in my case, I'm going to say you can basically take the dash action.
You can turn more than.
Well, okay, what I'm getting at is
amount of movement.
I've technically already used my movement.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take a hard turn so that the tail gunner is pointing at the TIE bomber.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to say
I'm trying to flip the ship around just like real quick to bring up this weakened TIE bomber right into the sights of the tail gunner.
And I think that's just why they had charts.
That does make some degree of sense.
Yeah, I'm going to. How much movement have you used up, by the way?
I still have 100 feet of movement.
Yeah, I'm going to say you can use the hard turn. You can like go up without. Yeah, turning around doesn't use any action. So you can do hard turns and then like pew 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 from below.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use a bunch of my turning speed to just like turn the thing around, and then like right as we get to the point where like because like I figure I can kind of see there's like a rear view camera at some point in the thing, and I'm just gonna tell the tail gunner, he's like, all right, he's all yours.
Go ahead and roll. Please don't let it be a nat 1.
Nat
It'll be fine.
0. I don't know how.
Hey, you can still use that D4 if you want.
Yeah, no, I've got that ability that I can use once per turn, basically.
Okay, go right ahead.
Roll it.
All right, does a 13 get him?
Yes, go ahead and roll damage.
4d8.
23. That TIE bomber explodes.
Quickly
All right, I'm at overheat 7.
Okay, that TIE bomber is out. People will thank you later.
All right, now that my turn is done, I'm gonna step out for a bit, use the restroom, take the bird away.
Okay. Now this TIE fighter's turn is going to fire at you, Chaden.
Right.
Actually, let me take a look at the combat thing. It is also going to go straight up. Like, it is going to basically dash, use its dash thing, taking it about, let me take a look at the stats. 800 feet above.
Going so far.
It's trying to get into space. That's what Biltman has advantage.
Mm.
Yeah, and that will be its turn. Okay, and Jaden, I believe it's now your turn.
Okay, is this one still chasing me?
Which one?
This one.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna basically turn around and start dogfighting it, so I'm gonna start going after it.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll if you want.
Uh, I'm going to I'm gonna spin around and fire a missile at him.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
15 hit.
Yeah, 13 does hit. Yeah, so this one, right? So, you're attacking this one?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, the one that rolled a 20 on the initiative. Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
That's
Next.
41 damage.
That nearly took it out as like beep 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 beep. You target it with your missile and you hit it. And it's still up, but it's up in flames. Another solid hit will do the trick.
I don't have another attack.
If he shoots at you, you get to shoot back.
Attack would take it down. Unfortunately, you don't have another attack.
Yeah. That's how you designed it.
I mean, if he shoots at you, you get to shoot back.
I know. I need to get away from him, so I'm going to.
It's okay. That pilot's going to shoot back.
Who's not done moving?
I'm gonna take advantage of his slowness and bolt over here.
Molly, stop it. Up.
Okay. Would that be your turn?
Yep.
This pilot is going to turn around and fire at you. 1, 2, 3. Please don't let it be a nat 20. 10.
That misses, and I'm firing back with my
Yeah,
cannon.
return fire.
Return that fire! I return
fire.
it!
Yeah, baby.
12
I
damage.
never wanted it in the
12
first
hits.
place.
12 hits, so that's my twin cannon, laser cannon, so that's 3d10. I think it's dead already, isn't it?
Alrighty, roll the damage. Let's see.
Please.
You never know.
Remember, you add the maneuver die to your damage.
Well, it doesn't matter. The ship goes up in flames and it crashes to the ground below. So now you have to deal with 3 more ships.
And they're going in the air. Shit.
I just still like the idea though of my character being like, all right, do you think this thing could perform a drop kick Koiogrin turn?
And they're all
And they're like, I don't
"No."
recommend it. And then it's like, I shoot the thing, and it's like, then I just do it anyways in Atmo.
Yeah.
Hopefully none of them borfed in their masks.
Uh-oh.
I just got kicked again, just so everyone knows.
Yep.
I'm back.
Okay, good.
Kicked, but
Yeah, okay, and this TIE fighter is chasing after you, and is going to fly above you, looks down at and fires.
Oh crap.
would we be concerned with the guy heading for
Ah,
space?
Oh,
Then probably to the Imperial deployment ship up in
okay.
orbit.
That'll be 12 points of energy damage. How many hit points?
Yeah. But damage threshold just can't change to do nothing.
Oh, thank God. Yeah. As far as on your hull, no damage.
I'm here.
And by the way,
I'm here.
we're almost to the end of the. We passed the round. Have you recharged your shields?
Not yet, about to. So let me
Yeah,
we'll
this.
pilot. Let me pilot try to get a double.
You're basically lasting the round, so most likely you regain 5 shield points, I believe.
Do we regain it even if we took damage, or does it only if we don't take damage?
Only if you don't take damage.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Have you taken any damage during the round?
No.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So, Jaden, your ship regained 5 shield points.
You said I can roll for double?
That one takes an action, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
that-
it's an okay.
Yeah, that's for like an engineer on the ship to be doing, who's manning the
Okay.
shield generator.
That's
Okay.
for an astromech droid to be doing.
yeah.
which-
Yeah. If you have any
There's a hole in the back of the ship where I would put it if I had one.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
All I gotta do is just find some Jawas, then buy an R2 unit. Hell, I'll take an R4 unit. I don't care, man.
Okay, I just need to find. I need to find
I can build you one with some mad
X-wing S foils, and I'll be good to go.
And now it's this ship's turn, and it is going to fire at you. Yeah, it's going to try to fire at you, Ronnie. Seeing what's going on, finally decides like, screw it. 16.
All right. That hits.
10.
That does not beat my armor threshold.
Yeah, it is going to like fly towards you.
All right.
And yeah, that's about it. Oh, right here. That's about it. Ronnie, it's now your turn.
All right. Well, he's been kind enough to fly in such a manner that like he is allowing me to like basically pass him to go shoot at this guy over here and put him in the tail gun position. So we're gonna fire the main ones. The
Okay.
20 plus 6.
So who's heading for orbit?
Who's in orbit? Which one?
I believe it's the 12th one. Yeah, the 12th.
The roofs.
Yeah,
Heading
you're
to orbit.
800 feet up above.
Okay.
So yeah, you're gonna have a hard time hitting. So that will be what's the range on your rapid fire weapons?
Oh, that guy is 800 feet up?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's heading for orbit.
He's in
He
orbit.
wants
Oh,
reinforcements. And chickening out.
Hang on, I gotta go pull up your thing
Just
again.
like radio comms.
The primary guns have a range of 900/3600 feet.
Yeah, you can
Oh.
you can barely hit them. Yeah, you can hit them without disadvantage.
He's still in range because I'm not on the ground. If he's 800 feet up from the 800 feet up from me or 800 feet up from the ground.
From you.
Okay. Also, knowing that, I would actually start to climb. So I moved forward 250 feet, but we'll assume that the other 150 feet was used to ascend. Do we want to apply Euclidean geometry into this? Or should we just say that I moved that distance? I mean,
You move that distance.
Yeah, okay. So 3d10 damage for shot 1. 21.
Okay, you actually hit the you actually to get through
I was
the
like, oh
damage.
no, non-Euclidean geometry. It makes your mind go mad. I'm like, you mean reality, right?
Non-Euclidean geometry. It's
Euclidean
just
geometry
circles.
does not actually.
I
exist
also
in
meant
the
to
real
say
world.
Pythagorean geometry, not Euclidean.
Well, Pythagorean.
Because
geometry
Pythagorean
part of
geometry is just
Euclidean.
triangles.
Yeah.
Figuring out the
It's
hypotenuse.
still
How
part
far
of
did I actually
Euclidean.
travel?
It's a ramp.
21. Is he still up, or should I take
Still
another
up.
shot?
Still up. Now the 15 hits. $12. Still
So
up.
21 plus 12 damage. Okay, I am going to be actively pursuing him as to the best of my ability. I know he's probably faster. We're gonna have the tail gunner shoot down at the one that's behind us, the one that just kind of flew in towards us.
Okay.
So tail gunner. Wait, real quick. How much?
Yeah, I'm hopping on my Xbox, making sure I still.
My question is, so the 21 plus 12. How many hit points would I estimate that they still have?
21.
Like,
okay, so 21 plus that's 33.
could I take him? Could I take him out with a D4?
Okay. 21 plus
No,
12.
'cause-
No.
Figure them to be
Okay.
to have 40 hit points. Then
30 hit point or 50 hit points. That would be about 17.
Okay, no worries. Then yeah, then we're gonna shoot down with the rear guns.
Ten misses.
I'm gonna keep using this ability on this guy. We got a greenhorn in the tail gun, and that's okay. That's how you get experience. But let's add a D4 to that, and does 13 hit?
That hits.
All right.
Tail gun guys having trouble.
14. Yeah, 14 hits. Yeah, 14 damage. That
Yeah.
yeah.
13 hits, 14 damage at that one, and yeah, I'm actively pursuing the guy who's flying up.
Yep. You fly up, you're pursuing the retreating TIE fighter.
Don't need
Now is activating my jamming device
An
bonus
action.
action?
Yeah.
It's
an
an
action.
action?
Yeah, it's an action. So you used up all of your actions.
Okay, no worries. Just checking. I don't necessarily know if he's in range yet, so I don't know if jamming his communication is necessary
Yeah.
yet.
I believe it would be interfere. So.
Yeah.
That'll be your turn.
Calling help.
That is my turn. Yes.
It's going to dash and goes up additional 800 feet. And it's like past one of the first layers of the atmosphere is well on his way to get past the first layer of the atmosphere, for simplicity's sake. Jaden?
I was gonna say how thin is this planet's atmosphere?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. Well, halfway there. No quarter.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine.
1,600 feet up.
Well, this
It's
is
fine,
not
don't worry
Earth.
about it.
This is not Earth. So.
No, I know, but like,
That's dangerous.
don't worry about
then.
it.
We're not gonna bother you.
Well, can you weather it?
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I hope you all like the map.
We're abstracting it, and that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope everybody's having fun so far.
Well, I mean, I imagine the people not involved in this fight aren't having as much fun as Jesse and I, but that's kind of what happens sometimes when we split the party, and that's what happened to us the last session, so it's okay. But, you know, I do want to kill these TIE fighters as fast as possible because I do want them to play and roll some dice, even digital ones.
Yeah. So, yeah, Jaden, it's now your turn.
Okay, I'm going after the one that shot at me. Has this one taken any damage at all?
Yeah, you hit him
Yeah.
with your return fire last round.
Yeah.
Okay, so and I'm going to light it. Yeah, I'm gonna light his ass up. So yeah, this will 3. This will be my 4th. So twin cannons firing. Please hit.
21 hits.
21 day hits and accident. D10.
Fingers crossed.
That's 18.
Yeah, that's just enough to take down that TIE fighter as it explodes. As the TIE fighter explodes.
Okay, do I see Lonnie in pursuit and I see the other TIE fighter going after him?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, going out. I'm going after the TIE fighter to back him. So that it'll be right there. So I'll be flying. So I'll basically get to there to make sure, and I'll shoot straight. I'll go after the TIE that's attacking.
Okay, so you You regain 5 shield points, by the way, since you never took any damage this round.
Yep. So I got 10. So.
Luckily, rounds do have snowball effect and speed.
Hey, that's what time?
Okay. This TIE fighter is going to try to attack you, Ronnie.
Right?
I want you
16.
to know that I'm in character.
16
You're
hits.
gonna get chewed out for shooting out for not making the bombers completely explode before they hit the ground.
16. How
That
many
barely beats the armor threshold.
Yeah, how
Dang
many
it.
hit points are you at right now? After this damage?
Oh, that's the first that's the first shot that's actually dealt damage to Hull. So
Yeah, he's been lucky. He's been lucky.
so that drops me from 75 to basically
59.
yeah, 59.
I did that in my head. Whoa.
I can do math in my head so fast.
Okay.
I
14
can't.
times 7 is
And
3.
it is going to ascend slightly
I didn't say
as it
accurately, I
goes
just
to your
said
level
fast.
about 150 feet. And that will be its turn. That will be that pilot's turn. Ronnie, it's now your turn. It's about 1,600 feet up.
1,600 feet up.
Yes.
What's its movement rate?
Well, it's dashing.
It's done 2 rounds of it.
Wait, so can you dash and still have the rear gunner shoot? Because at that point, that's
Well,
the rear gunner's
co-pilot.
action. Yeah,
Like I have an actual co-pilot. I can
yeah, that's what I mean.
I can dash and then the regular. Okay,
Yeah.
so like here's the thing. Okay, so first of all, also it's important to note that I am currently at like overheat 10. So
You don't stop. So you're gonna explode.
first order of business, the TIE fighter that's following us, we're gonna fire the tail gun at it.
Okay, make an attack.
D20 plus 6.
What's your overheat threshold?
12.
Like fairy.
Oh boy.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We got this.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
4D8. 12 points to that one behind us.
It's still up?
That had. He took. Still up. He took 18, and then 14. Yeah, I guess that's math is there. That'll let what's his bucket finish it off. I'll perform. I'll put the thing into full throttle. We'll go into dash, and then the other co-pilot is gonna fire. The blasters.
Okay. Are you like
20 plus
Whoa!
6. 23. Roll 3d10.
Oh, it hurts.
Hang on.
What'd you just roll?
He rolled 2
4,
1s
1, 1.
and a 4.
I'm using goading attack, which is going to add a d4 damage. Maybe that's not enough to do anything, but puts it up to 10.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't know how you're gonna manage to you annoy the pilot enough that he's gonna have to roll a wisdom saving throw. So
Yeah.
8. He's annoyed at you.
Cunning plan.
Yeah.
Cunning
Goading
plan.
attack.
And suddenly your systems give you
my
alert
question.
that your
And that puts us into full overheat mode. So I can't fire next round. None of the weapons can fire next round.
except for your missiles.
Yeah, I know.
Missiles? You're using those?
I'm not using torpedoes on TIE fighters unless I absolutely have to.
Like next round.
Those things cost money. Blasters can be regenerated.
Yeah.
Torpedoes can
I've
also be
got a battery
salvaged from
charger.
the many ash fields.
Well, no, those
As we already have.
aren't proton torpedoes. Now, hypothetically, we could salvage those from the many ash fields and then refit these weapons to fire those types of missiles. That's
Yeah.
definitely a doable thing,
I think they're
but not in the middle of combat.
concussion missiles.
Oh,
Like, that's
and
what
by the way,
I-
last round,
I
got
in
disconnected
the
for
last
a
session,
second, so
I
don't know if you
believe.
heard my question earlier.
Yeah, wait.
Let me ask my question real quick.
Sure.
Does that goading D4 damage stack with that other D4 that you were adding on? Oh wait, no, that was an attack, but the D4 was to
Yeah, that
attack.
other D4 was to the attack roll.
Yeah, so
Yeah, okay, never mind.
I believe in the last session, Doc has set up has used up a missile, like, used a bit of a improv missile launcher.
Did we?
We got over like we were gonna if we had the thing that the ships could realistically fire, we were gonna send them with them.
Right.
We
But if they-
retroactively was like
33.
actually they would have brought it with them if they had ships to fire them, then we
Would made
Yeah,
more
so
sense to
can-
send them.
Could
But if they did-
could the two ships you guys are using can
Fire
it use the
concussion
ones that we salvaged?
Maybe, but we didn't have time to try to like outfit anything or rig it up.
Yep, we took stock. We just took the ships out
You
of stock.
know, if but I mean, like, the ship has the capability in the first place? 'Cause if
Mine does
Oh.
not. The Z95 might be able to fire those missiles with minor modifications.
Yeah.
But the
It's
Arc
nothing
170
you
has a
can do on
proton
the-
torpedo launcher, which is a different thing.
Different thing, yeah.
Okay, so
Completely
not
different
something
shape.
that you can just go in and do a resupply landing, which I'm blanking on the actual term for that.
Yeah. What you said makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we can hypothetically do that. It's just that what we have a lot of salvage of won't work with my vessel. But that's okay. Because my vessel has a lot more guns and 3 people in it.
Yeah. So this
Oh no! I used my action.
So this,
And my
so this
bonus
pilot,
action.
so this pilot is
Co-pilot, shoot them for me.
okay, and this pilot is going to like loop back, and it's going to like whoosh, using up most of the movement, and fires at you. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
30-20.
I remember one time I was playing Star Fox 64, and I was in one of the open missions. Where that was
9.
on rails.
That's
And the
not
game
beating the
glitched.
threshold. My hull is still at 59.
Okay. That hit. Okay. No damage to the hull. Lucky you. All right. So, Jaden, it's now your turn.
Yeah, I'm going after this guy, make sure he doesn't get Ronnie. So I'm attacking him.
How many fuckle trucks are left? I'm sorry.
2.
Oh, dear God!
25.
So close.
What?
So close to a crit.
Oh, it was a 19. Oof.
Yep. Go ahead and roll damage. Hope you roll high enough.
Yankee. That got him?
Yes. Yes. The TIE pilot crashes down in the middle of the street. The TIE fighter crashes down.
Okay. Then I'll shoot straight back. Then my movement, I'll shoot straight up to follow Ronnie to back him.
You hear a Voss with a New York accent. Hey! I'm fleeing for my life here!
Yeah.
I do love the fact that he almost said, "Hey, I'm acting here." And then right before he said it, he changed what he was saying to, "Hey, I'm walking here," because he really did almost just get hit by a car.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cab driver ran the red light.
No. He ran the red light and he ran the sign saying they were filming and to stop. The guy just ignored it and just drove. So. Basically-
A filming sign. That makes
By the
sense.
way, since you never took any damage, you regained 5 shield points.
I got 15 shield, yay. So
Ronnie,
I'm bolted straight.
It's now
Yep,
your
I'm bolted
turn,
straight.
and the ship is like behind you, like right here. Forgot to do it like this. It is about I'm gonna say about 800 feet above.
So he's behind me, or he's still 800 feet up.
He's
Above
behind
and
you.
above and behind.
What kind of actions can you do since you
How
can't
can
really...
you be above and behind at the same time? I'm so confused.
All right.
As in, on a front to back, he's behind, but he's still up.
Yeah.
So,
He's
like,
basically-
All right.
he's over past him horizontally, but
space.
vertically he's still below.
Okay, so we can't fire.
So what can you do? You can focus on shield recharge.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what are the options that we have here. Boost, detect, direct. What is patch? That's fixed damage. I don't think we want to bother with that right now. We've got plenty of hull left.
Should we have anybody?
So the three of us, we're going to boost, regenerate shields, and interfere. I don't know what their abilities are,
Yeah.
but I'm going to have my co-pilot do the boost since that doesn't require rolling. That's just the dash action.
All right.
Effectively.
Yeah. You boost up and sending quite higher up in the atmosphere, meaning with the TIE fighter. Okay, interfere. That's who is going to do the interfere action.
Okay, so what is the tail gunner's relevant skills for interfere and or regenerate shields? Are they both
Piloting,
the same
yes.
thing, or does one of them? They're both piloting. Like interfere isn't like a tech thing.
Yeah.
It
They're pilot.
would make sense if it was to a degree.
Yeah. So I'm going to say, for
Action.
simplicity's sake, they're both proficient in piloting,
Interfere.
and I'm going to say they would have
What?
a
The
intelligence.
pilots are proficient in piloting? Whoa.
Ah.
They both have basically a total of plus 4.
I mean, if you're a
Okay.
force user, you do have the option to not be.
Oh, whoa! Okay, so he rolled that one on regenerating shields.
Uh-oh.
Well, you still get
Yeah, doesn't that just mean that he just doesn't make it go faster, or does he cause the shield to blow out?
No, he
Ooh.
the shield. You still regenerate your shields.
Okay,
They-
then I will roll a
I was
d20.
honestly expecting it to be, you get no shields. You don't blow them out, they just go nuts.
I'll roll a d20 plus 9 then to do the interfere. Use the jamming system.
Okay, and the pilot and the opposing pilot is going to roll a wisdom piloting skill.
Okay.
Oh, whoops. That's okay. I'm gonna add a plus to that. That's a 7.
Well, his plus 7 doesn't beat mine.
No,
His plus
no,
7
it's-
doesn't beat your rolling in that
Yeah,
zero.
he's gonna be a total of 7 on his end. So
you have a plus 9, so no point in rolling.
go ahead and roll.
I did. I got a
Yeah,
16.
he got a 16.
Oh yeah, interfere.
He rolled it before you.
Oh right. Ha.
Yeah. So have we, in our own climb, have we gone far enough up that we can actually start to see what's out in space yet?
Yeah, you see a lot of stars.
Thinned.
Do we see a carrier?
Not that you have
Like,
seen.
what brought these ships here? Was
Yeah,
it
these things
a
don't
Star
have
an
Destroyer?
Imperial base on this
No.
planet.
Was it a
There's an
Gozanti?
Imperial base on this planet.
Oh, there's an
Oh.
Imperial base on the planet?
So why
Yeah.
is this guy going
People
to
got
that orbit?
kidnapped and brought to the base.
Okay.
Someone wasn't paying attention.
I missed that part.
That was
That probably happened when my character was knocked unconscious.
nope.
You weren't
We were all
unconscious.
conscious.
This was right
We
before
got
we ended.
here. You were conscious when we got to this place.
So this
Also,
planet has
you
a
would've been
rebel
briefed
base
on
and
that.
an Imperial base on it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So the Imperial base was first, and the Rebel base was formed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
By
Got
the-
it. No,
just
no,
to
I-
let you-
I got
it's
it.
not even a base.
Just to let
It's a
every-
resistance
Yeah.
headquarters.
Yeah, just to let
Yeah,
everybody
okay,
know,
no, I
this is
gotcha, I
set
gotcha.
during the time of the Mandalorian and after the first Ahsoka season. So 9 years after episode
I've seen
4.
neither of them, so
Yeah,
no
don't-
spoilers.
Imperial remnant, basically.
Yeah,
What is the leftovers?
The leftovers.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm familiar with
We
the
got
Imperial
you.
Remnant,
Got
at least
you.
as far as they were described
Yeah.
in
So
Legends
that
canon.
that means
That's my turn.
the subject has disadvantage on the next ability check or attack roll it makes before the start of your next turn. This interfere action can be taken multiple times on a ship's turn. So if it tries to communicate that guy's going to have disadvantage on making the communications work if he decides to make a ability check.
Or if he's going to attack, it will be a disadvantage.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he's going to attack because
Your base
Nathan
fell off.
goaded him.
Well, no, he already did the goading attack. He can be not goaded now
Yeah.
if he chooses.
Oh yeah, because it just lasts. For
It's just
round.
one
It's
turn.
just one round.
Oh,
But
wait!
still.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Oh. You were
10!
saying
Okay, so
goated.
disregard the damage. Yeah, disregard the attempted damage. There was an attempt.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah,
That was-
I'm gonna
that was
roll
bad.
again for
I would return fire, but my guns are overheating.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, I'm okay either way.
If
he
only
misses.
I could jettison the heat sinks.
Can you calm down? You just scared the crap out of Sassy.
I'm sorry, Sassy. I didn't mean to yell so
He
loud
was
that it
like-
scared you.
Like doing something to the top of his cage, and Nathan like yelled, and he just almost fell. Like he was completely
no.
scared.
Oh no.
So you know how
Sorry.
people complained when they did the ejectable heat sinks for Mass Effect 2 and 3? I like how in Mass Effect 3 you get to see why it would need to switch to the heat sinks to the ejectable ones, because yeah, by the end of Mass Effect 1, you're firing forever without ever having to wait to cool off. Your standard troopers or even some of your low-end special forces don't have that good of gear. They literally can
Yeah,
fire more
I know,
often
I
if
know.
they could pop their heat sinks.
I know. It just
You know, and they put them in the pack so that to make those cool.
frankly, the issue was that they should have just said that the weapons just having weapons that use ammunition is fine. I get that they were trying to do some world building and they were trying to imply that in the future that weapons didn't necessarily need ammunition, but it's anyways. That's now his turn. Now we should be on to Jesse's turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do like how they did that though with how the ammo works. Mass Effect.
My turn's very easy. I'm dashing straight up to try to get to them.
Okay, and that's
I'm too damn far right now to shoot, so I'm dashing straight up.
yep.
Well, how far away is he from you?
Left?
Well, you both of you dashed twice, so
Right. But how far away is he from him?
So about 800 above.
I just got disconnected, and so I can't hear anybody.
800 plus. And his weapons aren't as long range as yours are.
I mean, you can attack with disadvantage
Long range, yeah.
because it looks like your range is 2,400.
Yeah, but
Max. Yeah, mom.
But your mom.
Wait.
He'd also get rid of
You have rapid fire, which makes them do a saving throw instead of you making an attack roll.
I will overheat my guns.
Yeah, but at long range, they get advantage on the saving throw.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, in that case, I'm going to shoot straight up, see what's happening. I'm going to target, and I'm going to rapid fire.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep, dex save, please. 14.
In universe, what happens if you mess with a plasma weapon in space? Or
Damn it!
does it eventually fizzle out?
They take half damage.
Has it become
Thankfully, they take
Stable?
yeah.
There's the mech.
Yeah, they take half damage. Thankfully.
Okay, so
Unlike, if you're shooting a big old rail gun with the big old metal
Yeah,
slug,
despite
because
their-
Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space.
Yeah. Anyway,
Why
so
do these feats require a degree to understand?
guys.
So yeah, that halves to about
This is a nerd
11,
game for
and
nerds.
that takes out that takes out this TIE fighter as the ship explodes in space.
Not right now, but yeah.
And you let out a sigh of relief that your two and Ronnie, you hear your two co-pilots cheer. It's like, oh yeah.
All right. From this vantage point, are there any other groups of ties over the city?
No. Though you did see squads of stormtroopers like fleeing the scene.
All right. Are there any other like Imperial vehicles?
No.
Okay. Lonnie,
Just
we got
troopers.
troopers running, fleeing the scene. You want to get a little payback on them?
Do we know where the base is?
No, you don't.
Let's let them run.
Currently,
You will find the base, don't you?
Isn't that what we're here to do?
I'm game. Let's do it. And I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a hard turn and I'm gonna keep an eye on the stormtroopers and see where they go.
Now, we can make it seem like we're shooting at them. We can even kill some of them.
Although that
But we should let them lead us to the base.
That's a good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking too. So let's do it.
all right.
So I'm
That's
gonna
the
let my
shooting
guns.
keep
I'm gonna let my
coming.
guns cool for a bit before I do that.
Assume we reach the radio sector, the radio station, and
Yeah,
radio
everybody.
up there and see what's happening.
Well, when after the so down below, back at Voss Car. Meanwhile, you see people gathering around in the streets, seeing what's going on, what just happened, and they start cheering. Says,
I
yeah,
hit the restroom real quick.
yeah, cheering, hollering. While Ronnie and Jaden flies above head in pursuit of any remaining stormtroopers pursuing where they were going. I'm not sure how you can roll a stealth check on a ship.
We're not
Low
trying-
velocity gliding.
That's why, like,
basically.
they're Fang attacking them. They're like shooting at them, but missing on purpose. Kind of
Yeah.
taking one or two maybe out, and like they're pursuing them, trying to deal
Yeah.
with him, but actually following or trying to at least get to the point where they can see the base in the distance and then go back, kind of situation. That's what I'm assuming they're doing.
Yeah, that's what. Yep.
Yeah,
what
that's
we're
the
doing.
plan.
Okay.
Like, oh darn it! We're gonna give up now because we're too far. But we're gonna go this way. We now know where the base is.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, the
And plus,
stormtrooper.
with how high up they
Yeah.
are, they got
Let me
good
wait for a bit
damage.
till Nathan gets on. Is he on?
He went to the
Using the
bathroom,
bathroom.
so we
Yeah,
could
the bathroom.
probably do hours while we wait for them to.
Yeah.
In
Let's
return.
let's do a bathroom break real quick. No, and
Yeah.
bring it back to.
Does anyone want to want me to go to the be right back screen? We could do that.
yeah. What's the Star Wars bathroom theme?
Um.
A
The
Star
cantina
Wars?
music.
Actually, I could leave the background music up while I deafen you all.
Oh wait, or Star Wars elevator music. No, I'm
It's
gonna go
fine,
look
it's
and see if
fine,
there's
it's
Star Wars
fine.
elevator.
Alrighty.
No, because I'm like legit curious myself now. I want to see if there's Star Wars elevator music.
That probably is. That probably is.
Probably from the Cloud City scene, because I think they're in an elevator in that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be
how
back.
was
There's
the
also the
space?
scene from
back
episode
in-
6.
Okay.
I go back for myself.
Right. We'll be
He's coming back right now, but
yeah we'll
Yeah,
be
go back.
not okay. So if it's just one player.
well, Nathan's back, but Jesse left to go to the bathroom.
Yep.
And Cabot had trouble.
Oh,
with
there's-
stuff,
there's
so we can help Cabot.
The Star Wars elevator music is from Family Guy, apparently.
I'm not sure if I want to get sued or get a DMCA. I don't know.
I don't know, just stick with what you got. It's
Let's
a
just
curiosity thing.
Not bother.
Alrighty.
So seriously, why do you need a PhD to understand these feats?
That's the way it's all like with the dude,
Yeah.
dude, like with the what's that xylophone like instrument that's it's not a xylophone,
Marimba?
it's much bigger.
The marimba.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's a marimba. So it's like dun dun dun, dun, while you got a smooth jazz drum going on. Dun dun dun. dun
Maybe I'll make some hot chocolate. Hot chocolate.
Yeah. Is everyone up for a break?
It'll make my brain less fried from reading
Aren't we
these
in a
feats.
break right now?
Yeah,
Because I feel like I
I'll
need a
put it right back
PhD to
in.
understand them.
Okay. Yeah, here we are. We're back. Hello, everybody. Hello. Cab is gonna be AFK for a bit. Just taking a bit of a break from the screen, eating a drink and stuff. But yeah. So Shaden and Ronnie are pursuing the stormtroopers. However, these stormtroopers, although you took a few of them down, because you're riding spaceships. They seem to scatter, and the more you pursue them, it seems like there's some sort of ash storm that seems to seems to sweep the land. It's almost like it's pushing you back. It's an intense storm, and Ronnie, you hear one of your co-pilots saying, "We need to turn back. The storm's going to take us if we don't get out of here."
Because apparently this world is Fortnite.
All right.
That's immensely convenient for the stormtroopers, though.
Maybe they did it. Like, as if there's something.
Yeah. We're falling back.
That might be why that other TIE pilot was going into orbit, was so that they could fly over the storm. Because they couldn't go through it.
That's why he was chickening out.
Yeah. As opposed to just leaving horizontally.
Let's get back to the storm hits.
Storm was their escape plan. In the first place, they knew it was coming.
Yeah, you hear the boom of thunder and lightning, or at least the equivalent.
Cabot. Oh, there's improved Tech Dabbler or Force Sensitive, and it lets you get a
you might
third
just
level
wanna
power early.
Like, you might want to just type that to me.
Sure. Yeah. So anyway, you return to Voss, and do you land at the shipyard?
Do I have a reason to land somewhere else?
Just want to make sure. You land and you see dozens of people gathered around, cheering, clapping. Says, "Thank you for saving us." One of the townsfolk, a Voss, says, "Thank you so much." And all of you gather around, and Ahmed Va approaches you with a proud look on her face, nods, looks around, and says, "Well,
Not there.
you should all rest up while my people and I find any leads on where the Imperials have taken our leader."
Doc's not there.
Where are you?
Not exactly what he should be doing. Attending to the wounded.
Okay. Yeah.
No ifs, ands, and buts about it. It's what he does.
Yeah, most of you are. Yeah, most of you are there. I take that back. While Doc is out attending to the wounded.
Doc is out, and Qasim is already head out with a cleanup crew.
Before you do so, Qasim, Ahmed says, I appreciate you want to help, but I already got my bases covered. And besides, you look really troubled, Qasim. You need to get some rest.
Can't rest if there's still imps in the city.
I'm aware, but
Crap, I forgot his accent.
Yeah.
Can't rest if there's still imps in the city.
leave that up to me. Okay? Your mother didn't want you to burn out like that. Neither do I.
I know my limits.
And please.
So you don't.
Yeah. She's saying so basically I'm saying that you really should rest up because you probably have used up quite a bit of your force points and you have taken a couple hits, so you probably should rest up.
I thought it
So one that is
Doc healed me to
having-
full
Yeah.
during that last fight, and I've still got see, I still had.
Awesome, you're not the only other person here. Let them do the job you did.
I know. That's why I said Cossum was gathering people to go do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
He's not doing it on his own.
Yeah. Go ahead and like.
She's.
Yeah.
What she and my character are saying is let her do it because she is also able to do it. You need to rest.
Think about it. If you're well rested, you've got all the energy to murder the entire Imperial base. Later.
Yeah. And besides, I'll have to be quick in finding any Imperials. She says that the ash storm is gonna be pretty ugly this time of night. And but if you're gathering around additional volunteers that could help me, that would be. Go ahead and roll with advantage because you did help save the city. What's the 5d10 for, Jesse?
Was half an hour ago.
Yeah, you rolled a 5d10. What'd you roll that for?
Yeah,
That was half an hour ago.
That was half. Oh,
That was the burst fire that took out the last tie.
Sorry about that. I got disconnected for a second.
Oh yeah, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. So yeah, go ahead and roll the d20 again with advantage because you basically saved the city.
Good stand.
Yeah, basically because although people would be willing to help, the storm gave them second thoughts. What will you be saying to these would-be volunteers? Cossum, are you there?
Oh, no, I'm not going out of the city.
I know, like
I'm taking care of.
the storm is overtaking the city itself too. So.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be dangerous outside already.
For a second, so I missed that.
Yeah.
All right. So am I rolling a new roll with the disadvantage, or is it this roll with the disadvantage?
You need to.
It's advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Advantage.
Okay.
Just roll again.
There we go. Dirty 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I think that'll work. 20. You managed to get about half a dozen volunteers willing to work with Amin. Despite their hesitance because of the coming storm. They take up arms and armor, and one's just like, well, if you're sure about this, Cossum. Yeah, we'll be running out any Imperials, and
we need to flush them out. We need to flush them out before they.
Are you going with them out there throughout the town?
Yes.
My character passing by will say you need to center yourself, and then walk away.
It's up by the public comm station, whenever that might be relevant.
Costume is able to center himself enough to not be offended by that. That was a joke.
Yeah.
And before it's more that she saw what happened during the fight, and she's like, "You need to center yourself and like basically not go." Is basically what she's hinting at, and then just walking away.
Yeah, and before Ahmed leaves to do her job, she says
he is going to take her advice about the centering himself. He's still going to go, but he's going to go. He's going to try to keep himself in check to not fall to temptation.
I mean, he continues leaving, and she's just shaking her head and leaving, and just like, I'm not going to force this on him. Like, he's not listening, but okay.
Yeah. Before
he's half listening.
Yeah.
Nope.
Before
he's just choosing not to read between the lines.
Before Emmett leaves,
he's gonna make sure he doesn't lose control while out there.
Yeah. Before Emmett leaves,
not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Instead of not going out there at all.
Yeah, before Emmett leaves, she guides you over to a nearby barrack, to one of the barracks, and then she tells you, you look around, there are like a bunch of like bunk beds, all stacked up, little worn up because it's basically been, they're very old, not only from like the Clone Wars, but also from the time of the rebellion, over 10 years.
Talking about these look perfectly fine to me.
Yeah, very little lining with a very plain barracks, that kind of stuff. And
it'd be like an Avatar Airbender looking at a barracks. It's like, oh wow, you guys have sheets on your beds. Wow, that's so soft.
Yeah, and near the center of the room that you've entered, you notice what appears to be some sort of communication center, a holocommunicator. And with that, Emmett tells you, as soon as you can, be sure to get in touch with your superiors. And with that, she walks off and away.
I'll walk over and do it.
Yeah,
I'm one of the few people. I'll walk over to the communication and contact my superior or whoever sent me here.
Yeah, that would be General
Kenobi. It is General Kenobi, but his name is Kenneth Obi.
Let me look at my notes. I wrote down her name, the one from the Rebels cartoon.
Kenzie Obi.
No.
Helen,
Yeah, General Hera,
Rula.
The pilot.
Oh, cool. Hey, Cabot, guess what I just discovered you can do?
So sorry, everybody. I'm still looking for my notes. I swear I have my notes somewhere.
And replace it with another force power, as long as it's not higher than your max power level.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's a consular ability.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. I found the notes.
I'm just looking at what everyone's class improvements are, since
Hera Syndulla. Yeah. So you remember the frequency? You remember the frequency to get in touch with Home One, one of the capital starships of the New Republic.
Mm-hmm.
It takes you a few moments. You wait, and the holographic figure of the New Republic general comes into view. A little flickery because of the little shoddy signal with the coming storm, but her image is clear. Green-skinned Twi'lek, green eyes, shade skin, because Ronnie wasn't there. Well, yeah, because Nathan wasn't there the first time around. Wears a leather cap with goggles and a jacket. And she looks at
who you're talking about.
And she looks at you with lead sizes. Oh, good. Glad you got into touch. I was worried that.
Yeah.
How was the mission?
Rough landing. Well, we've made it to.
That'd be a funny joke.
Our
rough landing for everyone but you. Little miss, I do a backflip as it crashes and takes 0 damage.
Rough landing for some of us. But we were able to meet our contacts, but we haven't gotten any further.
I see.
When we got to our contacts, the city was under attack.
The Imperials? She hesitates for a moment and says, have you noticed anything odd about some of the troopers you fought?
Have I?
They seem especially prone to war crimes. And that's for stormtroopers.
Oh, by the way, Costume.
Most stormtroopers would at least balk at the idea of just, flamethrowing children.
Did we get any money from any of this?
No.
That sucks.
And
Guess
she
I
looks
can't
at
use it then.
Cosum. Are you actually speaking this? Did you say this?
Cosum,
I don't know. I was
Cosum
thinking
is patrolling outside. He's not here.
Yeah.
He did not take my advice. He left.
I don't understand how these tech powers work.
Which one?
So yeah.
I'm just looking at them. Sorry, don't mind me. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Did any of them any of them weird or question, like, were they?
I've been told things from a friend of mine.
No.
Nord.
Nord. I'm asking, out of character, has any of the stormtroopers acted weird? She asked me a question, and I asked you.
Go ahead and
Did
roll
they?
me an intelligence check.
What are you guys doing?
Intelligence check.
Yeah.
That is not my. That is my character sheet. 17.
A 17?
No, 18. Sorry.
18.
I don't add anything, and I didn't. I rolled an 18.
While you were passing in the sea with so much going on, you did see glimpses of a stormtrooper or two wearing a red sash on their armor.
Let her know that I saw some stormtroopers with a red sash.
She her eyes go a little wide.
Don't know what that means.
Notable marking.
Literally, my character would not know what that means.
Yeah.
But she will let the general know.
She looks worried. I see. Well,
quick question. How long is your character was in suspended animation, right?
Until just
or something.
Yeah, how effect,
recently?
Yes.
How recently? How familiar is she with stormtroopers?
I know them from the. I can't tell you. Nord knows.
Yeah.
But basically, would she know that stormtroopers generally don't have sashes?
Yes.
I will say none of the stormtroopers that I know had red sashes.
Yeah.
So, I literally, my character and myself as player do not know the significance of a red sash.
Well, if you ever fight these stormtroopers with the red sashes or crimson red sashes, go for the head.
That would.
I mean, okay, but can I get a reason why?
Ronnie would know that the red sashes are weird.
Yeah. Yeah. So Ronnie, go ahead and roll me and a lore check.
The general.
I mean, like, he would know for sure that red sash is weird. Not know what it means, but it's like I've never seen a stormtrooper wear anything other than a pauldron for something special.
Like my character's asking the general, why should I aim for the head?
These stormtroopers, well, a friend of mine had told me what these stormtroopers do. Even Kalipa wouldn't stop them. So the only way is to do that is to either a shot to the head or decapitation.
Can definitely do the second, but
or probably full on disintegration.
What can why how are they able to still continue attacking if they're dead?
Go ahead and roll me a lore check.
Ooh, no, there's zombies.
16.
All right, I'm gonna send you a private message.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Oh, there is something I've been doing wrong that I'm now glad I noticed.
That's good.
Fundamentals of Mechdaru. I can make melee force as ranged force.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
I spelled that wrong.
Yeah, that means that like
Yeah.
I don't have to go melee
that
range.
force
I
that
do.
force the
Spirit blade.
necrotic force blade thing. Yeah, you could basically do that as you're shooting it.
You could just like, bam, shoot sword in face.
Yeah,
Okay.
without even using up a blaster bolt.
I'm gonna have to.
So yeah, that now basically makes your your spirit your blaster attacks what was it, D12, D10? Your dinky little sidearm instead of a
D10.
D4 can essentially do D10 or whatever necrotic damage.
Yeah, but it doesn't get any bonus. That's
Yeah,
why
so I
it's
guess
an
the average
XL.
damage ends up being about the same.
Yeah, but it sounds cool.
All
right, I sent you the message.
That tech tab.
Oh.
Gives you fighting style.
There,
Oh.
I sent him the message.
Oh no. Yeah, I have a oh no face on now.
Oh, because of my background, can I make a lore check?
You're not.
On
You're not there. Sorry.
Yeah, but no, but because of my
just
specific
comes up.
background, I get esoteric lore stuff.
So
I would have seen these troopers with red sashes.
yeah, go ahead and roll me a lore check.
Sweet, that's one of my specialties.
Well, that's good to
Reroll
know.
ones, Nate. So.
30-20. I'll send you the same
Right
message.
for an 8.
Wait.
And just copy paste what you did on me to him.
Yep.
Does that mean that
Okay, so there's a two-part reason why Costume's going out. So one, yeah, mop up any stragglers, and two, he's going out to see if he can find, basically kind of get a tally count of how many red sash troopers there are.
Okay. As you Hera notices the look in your eyes. Actually, it says, "A friend of mine has told me about these night troopers.
Isn't good.
It's not at all. If I can, I should be able to send you some reinforcements. Just."
Yeah.
She takes a deep breath. May the force be with you.
This just got so much worse.
Yeah. And we'll continue with the mission. And again, may the force be with you. And her form flickers out. Meanwhile, Costume, since you're looking out, go ahead, and because the storm is pretty much arrived and it's dark out, go ahead and roll me an investigation check with disadvantage because it's dark out.
Let me check my armor real quick.
Or maybe it's perception because
Just
you're
a
looking.
straight roll?
It's a go ahead. It's perception actually.
It would. Yeah, it would be perception.
Yeah, perception.
I think I've got dark vision. Let me check.
I think your helmet's got it. I feel like we've gone over this.
Yeah, but I think it would probably if he had dark vision, maybe it'd just be a straight roll instead. I don't know. It's really the DM's call anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Go
back to the character sheet.
Ronnie, would you also like to roll a lore check?
Jordan asked you a question.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Ronnie, are you also in the same room with Astri and a couple others?
Yeah, I have no reason to like go anywhere else at the moment. I'm here to accomplish a task, and
yeah,
we have to wait out the storm before we can go look for the person.
You counted the bodies,
and you had to report it anyway.
Yeah, you counted the bodies, and you're quite sure that you counted correctly. However, there's one extra body that you have missed, which was upon discovery, you see a blaster bolt fly past you. You look and you turn to see a young man, quivering in fear, his hands shaking, and he lowers it. He appears to be a let me look at the list of species real quick. I'm going to choose a bit of a random species. This one appears to be a
another Lerman.
No. Let me take a look. This one appears to be a Twi'lek. About just an adolescent, yellow skin, blue eyes. No, yellow skin and yellow eyes, wearing modest clothing. Yeah, I figured. It's just you're not one of these scenes. That
Apologies, hang on a second.
What is it?
Hey, Connor, I sent you a message.
Oh yeah, I did. Way technology doesn't rely. Way technology does. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Let me think about it, but I'm leaning towards you don't need to, for simplicity's sake.
Cool.
But
I'm sorry. My dad's been trying to talk to me, and I.
Yeah. So yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. They and the kid is like that. I tried shooting him many times and just kept getting up until I whipped his. You look closely at the body. Stormtrooper with red sash and no helmet, and you notice that his head has beyond rotten, and with the whole with the like a blaster burn in the head, mouth gaping, revealing yellow rotten teeth. Custom, are you getting this?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, you put two together and realize that this was a Night Sister. This stormtrooper was part of a Night Sister ritual, and you wonder what are the Imperials up to? What is Stan Bosov up to? What is and you've heard that Thrawn is involved, and you wonder what is Thrawn up to.
Actually, would my character know about Thrawn at this point?
Yes.
Who's Thrawn?
Okay. Thrawn was probably, if not the best Imperial. What was his rank?
I just do I know this or
you?
I don't.
You have heard about Thrawn, Lara.
Okay.
Yeah, at this point, words is spreading of Thrawn's return, and I really can't really say much about how he got here.
Big Blue and Mean's back. That's the Chiss guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the Chiss. This Thrawn, this Chiss.
The kid's still there. Says, "Well, it seems like it seems like a shot to the head finishes them off."
As does
This kid is
I don't know.
and as does disintegration and decapitation.
Maybe he shrugs.
Disintegration because
This
if there's no body left, obviously it's not coming back.
Makes sense.
This
Yeah.
kid seems remarkably chill for somebody
I
who
know.
just bought a zombie.
I don't know. He apparently, he's shaking.
Yeah. Just not
You
the
know.
inflection in his voice for it.
That's it. He's
or vocab.
I just
Somebody who's
well. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe now you're the Wayfinder or Wayseeker, perhaps. I don't know. I've heard about what happened to your mother. He like kind of looks at the ground. I'm sorry for your loss.
If you're boiling them, why didn't you get a...
We all feel loss. But don't worry. We'll make sure that they feel it more. When Qasim says that the second half of that, he turns to the body. We'll make sure that they feel it more.
Yeah, sure. Well, I know my way home. Bye. And
every Imperial just gets a shiver running down their spine.
And he like walks off.
I feel a disturbance in the force. You're a stormtrooper.
Yeah, that's the weird part.
Yeah, and he walks off.
Did my chest piece just turn red?
Yeah. All right. So before the rest of you settle for the night, what do the rest of you want to do before before the storm becomes worse, forcing you to take shelter?
I mean, I just sit down in a bunk and finish up with my little droid.
Alrighty.
My little project I've been
Qasim-
working on.
All right, go ahead. You did what you could, setting up the foundations, but without a proper workstation, this will take this will be a lot more difficult.
Doc's got one, probably. Which
Which
he's running around the med. He's dragging everybody back to the med bay.
I guess then
Anyone
I'll look
with a
for
shred
someone
of
to help
life.
me with my little droid.
Yeah. What do you?
Qasim's going to send a message to everyone. Everyone in the party, plus all the higher ups that are left. We need to have an emergency meeting. We've got death troopers. Or we actually no.
They're called
You probably
night
want to
troop-
know that they're called death troopers.
You got the.
Ashes.
We've got
Night.
Night Sister. No, Qasim would recognize the Night Sister magic. He would not know what the stormtroopers call it.
It's not called Death Trooper as well. Death Troopers are the black.
I was gonna say,
ones.
yeah, Death Troopers are something
yeah,
totally
that's right,
different.
Yeah. We've got Night Sister magic. And basically so
Everybody knows
while-
this
while
already
waiting for
because of my check-in.
Yeah. But Qasim has more books on it. More books and datacrons and stuff. He's got a library. One of my favorite background features.
All right,
I've ever
so
seen.
yeah, so so you use your comm link. Who are you sending this to?
Everyone in the party, and anybody in a leadership position with this resistance.
Alrighty.
I mean, I will just answer back saying we already know.
Okay, you know what, but do you know how to deal with it?
Yes.
More than just the removal of the head. As in, like, deal with the source. Qasim's asking, like, do you know how to deal with Night Sisters?
Do you know how to deal with Night Sisters?
I've got books.
Well, then read your books. Get back here, center yourself, and read books.
Well, you do have a home,
Very well.
Qasim. Although you haven't quite been there in a while since.
When I said get back here, I meant go home and rest, center yourself, and read books. Which is literally what I told you already. And then I stopped.
That's what he's doing now, though.
Kidding. Because I am looking for
so
somewhere.
everyone knows about that.
Yeah. I then start looking for someone that can help me with my droid.
I have an idea.
Are you going to ask that to the party?
I have an idea.
I'm asking around.
Well, I mean, does that include the
If you
party?
ask the party,
sure.
Then I can help you with that.
If you ask it to the party, then yeah, Cossum would say Doc has a station. I've got an armor station.
I literally have
Cossum?
the tools. I need a place to do it at.
Cossum, Doc, you do know of a place that can help. It's run by... Let me check my notes. I put that in my notes somewhere.
We were literally talking about this earlier, Nord.
Yeah.
This is literally what I'm asking for, is at this specific location.
Yeah, Doc, Cossum, you have heard of a workshop, run by Elysians and led by a Gormak named Callan. You met him a couple times. Tends to be a bit of a tourist talker, but pretty much a bit of a gifted engineer. Very handy with tech. But very focused on his work.
Yeah, so yeah, Doc and Cossum would probably know him probably more than just a few times. Doc also being an engineer class, and if that guy's got any skill with armor mech, then Cossum would also probably have met him more than a few times. But yeah, either of us can definitely point you to that guy, and also probably a bunch of the people around here.
Yeah,
could do it too.
Rose, I think, has everything ready to do it. Just needs a workshop to do it in.
Like literally, I have to have the tool proficiencies to do this.
Yeah, no, I was talking for roleplay.
Yes.
Yeah, but
however, I won't specifically ask Cossum because Cossum is not here physically, and I would ask literally.
I have
Doc.
Fun. I have a fun.
Doc.
Yeah.
I have a fun
disarms are
idea for the scene.
Yeah, disarms are getting really tense. The ash to start sweeping across the streets.
Hey, Nord, Lego was about to say something.
Oh, sorry, Lego.
So, basically, since he got done fighting, he's been dragging everybody he can, anyone with a shred of life left in them, to his med bay.
Okay.
Because assumedly they gave him like a place, and he just mainly turned it into a med bay.
You see a yeah. While you bring while you bring in more of the injured, Doc.
It's a capital city. You basically probably have a hospital.
Yeah. You have a new volunteer, not to land with blue skin, wears a black suit, bit of a white tunic with a purple tie that holds her tentacles together. Looks pretty middle aged. She's a new arrival, but is willing to help. But you never, because of everything that happened, you never really got her name.
Nettie the Nautiloid.
Do you approach her?
She's waiting in the.
No, she's also tending to the wounded as well, looking at one of the data pads, with a bit of concern on her face, bit overwhelmed, tired.
Hey.
She looks to you and says,
Focus on just helping people. Get everyone stable. Don't worry about what might happen tomorrow.
No, it's just that
Focus on today.
It's just that I wasn't expecting a battle droid here. You're Doc?
Yes.
Okay. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Dolly Voss.
Nice to meet you, Dolly. Now, I'm still fighting people out there. Please work on keeping everyone here alive till I'm done.
Of course, of course.
What's the range you can have brick out? Like from you? Is there a max range?
Give me a minute to find text interface. I don't think he has like a max movement rate. I think there's like I can interact through him up to 100 feet.
Because like you could send him out as like a scout to go find more people.
Yeah, presumably that's how I'm like thoroughly checking everything, knowing a storm's on the way. Speed's the name of the game.
Yeah, and she says, of course, it's what I'm good at. So I do have to ask you. You say this. I've heard word that there's a Jedi I believe that was one of the people that saved the town from the Imperials.
Who's asking? Are you a narc?
No, but wait. You're not there, Cossum. So this is Doc's.
Yeah, but it was still really funny.
So, tell me, Droid, do you know who this Jedi is?
You need to tell her that you're the Jedi. Tell her that you're the Jedi.
Oh, that's right. Doc hasn't seen shit.
Well, he might be able to know that you're a Padawan, but he's not going to call it. He knows you're a Padawan.
Well, literally, I think at this point in the timeline, anybody with force powers with a lightsaber is called a Jedi regardless.
Well, okay, so yeah. Well, would you like to roll insight check or insight check to determine her motivations, as well as a deception check before you do anything? Well, insight check before you roll your deception.
What force powers have? What blatant force powers have you used, Ostri?
I specifically have been using empowerment, so it might be you, Mister. I'm throwing everybody around.
Yeah, but then
but Doc already knows that.
Alrighty, Doc.
Doc already knows.
Yeah,
and like, I think the only
people that have seen my lightsaber out is you and Jaden.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and neither of us care.
And
no one has said anything to anyone, and so Doc is just like, what? No.
Doc, would you like to roll an insight check?
30-20.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Yeah, the only other force user that Doc knows 100% is another force user is Mara.
Yeah, Doc.
Because she healed
by the tone of her voice.
The force.
By the tone of her voice, she sounds hopeful, and as if she's expecting someone. As if she's expecting someone.
What? Don't.
Ooh! You can definitely say that the force is on our side. Like, you could say that both as something that's comforting to say, and you know that there's 3 different kinds of scary people. Scary magic people on our side.
So what you
at
like
least
to say?
2 of them.
When you write her emotions and her tones, like she's hoping that she's meeting someone that she might know in her past.
I don't know about any Jedi.
Oh shit!
But we have some powerful friends. Now, shall we get back to work?
Okay, of course. If you see, she sighs.
I remember now.
Yeah, if she sighs or shaking her head, if you see her, tell her that
I
we have a
walk
lot.
in.
Tell her that
I was gonna have me walking past the bunks and like say, "Hey, you're working on a droid."
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, like have a little conversation there.
Yeah. Tell her.
And then we bring you back.
Yeah. Tell her.
Apropos of nothing.
May I finish? Yeah. May I finish? She finishes before she continues her work by saying, tell her that we have a lot to catch up on. A lot.
You still owe her 4.5 credits from that time she bought you lunch.
It's pretty weird when I see her.
Can I take a ring check? It's been 30 years. You're lucky I don't charge interest.
I mean, you don't know how right you are, man.
Spectrum ring. That's
Alrighty.
sick.
So you, you
anyway.
and the so you and Dolly continue working. Go ahead and roll me some medicine checks. I'm gonna say one for
I
now.
wasn't quite done. The
What?
scene I wanted to do was I was dragging.
He's saying that he's telling her to focus. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
and
'cause I'm
he
still
walks
finding
in, me
people.
tinkering on stuff, and I'm like, saying to myself, I really need to find a workshop.
I have one.
So
if you were willing to help
he's
drag
welcome.
people through,
through.
I'm not very strong. So moving
help
people
moving-
around is hard.
Moving people instead of dragging people. I can help with that.
Yay! Both our healers are not too great in the strength department.
Yep.
Oh wait, but we did bring a bunch of anti-grav dollies, or whatever the hell they're called. Hover dollies.
All right, so
We'll
Doc.
go. I will. Yeah, if you have a workshop or know someone that does, I will definitely help.
I've got one set up. And then we can all move everyone into the hospital.
Well,
And you can use it.
Into the hospital, medical center.
I call it a med bay, but
Yeah.
everyone else says hospital.
Yeah. While you have a bit of workshop there, a more elaborate one is run by by Callan.
Lord, I'm taking the rest. I'm helping with the rest of the bodies.
Okay.
Regardless, before I go do the workshop, regardless of whichever one I go to, I'm helping bring the bodies to the hospital.
All right. You see that some of the injured have some very serious burns. As you brought them all, as you help Doc
I try
over.
to be as gentle as possible.
And with the roaring, with the roaring ash storm, sweeping the town.
We need to get them in as soon as possible.
Doc would have brought blankets. Just as many large sheets as you could.
When you go inside the hospital, it's been a bit Doc, how would you describe
crowded?
Crowded with. You try to find as many beds as you can, but it's starting to fill up.
It's very much like warehouse full of cots.
Yes, essentially.
And I look at Doc and I'm like, yeah, this tracks.
Yeah,
maybe a Bacta tank or two off in the corner, but most of the equipment is on wheels.
Actually, as you bring,
I feel like there's probably a whole wall that used to be part of the morgue room that is now basically a. I removed the doors, but yeah, now this is extra hospital beds. Hope you're not claustrophobic.
Yeah. All right. So Nord, continue.
Yeah. As you bring the bodies both hopefully alive to one of the rooms, you spotted a blue-skinned Nautolan.
Nautolan, that's right.
Nautolan, and who seems to be very familiar to you, Astri. And when she stands up after tending to the wound with medical equipment, she looks at you, eyes go wide, and smiles and says, "Astri!" You look and Astri, you notice that she has aged quite a bit when you were last with her.
Quick, she's a separatist
You haven't
spy.
aged a day. Yeah. How?
That's a long story. You, my friend, are not little anymore.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And I give her a hug.
Yeah, and she hugs you back. It's been so long.
I know,
like when
it was
it's been almost
Captain Marvel
two
saw
decades.
Monica Rambeau again for the first time.
Yes, it's definitely been. You're literally we're like the same age. Sorry. I'm out of character. But yeah, it's been. I didn't realize that had been that long.
We have a lot to catch up on. No.
You won't believe my story.
Judging where you focus on.
Why have you age a day? It's how did
you know that long story I said I had?
I moisturize, bitch.
It's just that ever since that mission, I felt myself lost, caught off as. Sorry,
that mission I was returning from. Someone intercepted me. Someone good intercepted me.
Okay.
It was a tough mission for me. I was definitely struggling with what had happened.
Okay.
Someone stepped in to help.
Who? And when you one of the things that you recall was a green and white bird, and then.
No, like I remember we talked about this. I remember who took me my time there. I need to. Would we have heard stories as children about this, or was this unknown to everybody?
Let me think. This is a very obscure lore that you would not have known much about, unfortunately.
Like before it happened, I would not have known about it, but now I do because of what happened.
Well, you were
because you said specifically that I know who took me. I know of my time there, so like I know about stuff now, but before that, I didn't because it was so obscure. I will. Tell
you were
that
saved
we'll
to be a paperweight.
I will. It's really long. It's
okay. Yeah.
I'll tell you more later. Right now, helping the people is more important.
Of course. Of course.
I will fill you in about everything. It's going to be an unbelievable story. I can tell you that, but I can also say it was 100% true.
I'll bet. Ever since you've been gone, as you can see, I couldn't. I didn't use much of the Force because you could say that I lost it. She says, shaking her head, I've been cut off. I don't know how I did that or why. It's just.
That
your free trial to Jedi has expired.
We're given obstacles, and what you need to meditate and figure out what is putting that barrier between the two before
of course
your powers are will come back. You just need to believe in yourself and the Force. Everything will be okay.
Yeah. You saw that it's been 20 years since you last. So how
shit's happened.
Yeah, a lot of shit. So about nearly 20 years, and she looks to be middle aged. Be stressed.
Yeah, no, she's twice my age now.
Yep.
My little companion isn't little anymore. Jeez, our roles have been reversed.
Alrighty.
How tall is that tree?
How old am I?
No, tall.
Oh, how tall am I? I'm 5'10".
You're taller than Qasim.
Yep.
Yeah.
Qasim is, I think, 5'8".
Yeah. Meanwhile,
5'7" or 5'8".
Mara, are you in the bunker before Astrid set out to help Doc? Or do you? Yeah. Jaden, Mara.
There's 6.
What do you want to do? Before you settle in for the night.
Actually, I'm just gonna just relax. There's nothing he can do with it now. Just that.
People. Okay.
Okay, Mara, what do you want to do before you settle in for the night?
Did people already go and do stuff? It feels like everyone just kind of went their own way, and I'm not sure what I was supposed to do.
That's
pretty much it. We were doing it. Well, is basically what did you decide to do after the battle? You could be helping out in the hospital, or if you have something else you want to do.
I just wanted to go around and meet people that are
Alrighty.
in the group, but it looks like everyone is busy.
We can do that. Like the 3 of you were in there.
Yeah. Since it's Ronnie and Jaden in with you, Mara. So do you want to meet the others? Do you want to meet them? Talk to them?
Yeah, I just want to socialize.
We
Yeah,
already
haven't
helped
seen
as many
before.
people as we can. Socialize.
Yeah.
All right. You guys
Jaden
wrap
and
up.
Jaden and Ronnie are there with you. So go right ahead.
It's been pretty crazy, hasn't it?
Breathing in the mic.
I'm just picturing a Mandalorian just turning into bird squeak.
Yeah. So, Jaden, Ronnie, do you want to say anything?
I'll just
We
hang. I'll
can
hang.
do little roses there too.
Yeah. Just gonna hang back and just gonna relax. Just chime in when I'm just asked and all that.
Yeah, you're. So it looks like you're falling asleep. Jaden. You're wearing your helmet, right?
Yeah, I'm wearing my helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like this.
You can't quite. You see, Jaden laying down on the on one of the little bunker beds. You're not quite sure if Jaden is awake or asleep.
Try to take his gun and find out real quick whether he's awake or asleep.
That's not
Actually, for
something I
Mando,
would
that probably
do.
wouldn't tell you if they're awake or asleep at all. That would just wake them up if they were
If
asleep.
nobody's available, I'm going to start tinkering.
Okay, you start tinkering.
Alright.
What do you want to do with some tinkering?
If so wait, no one is available?
Well, there's Ronnie.
Nate would be available.
Yeah, Ronnie is available.
We could do this scene earlier when Rose was still around the bank.
Yeah, but the player isn't here right now. So Nathan,
What's up?
you see Mara you see Mara trying to converse with Jaden, and Jaden's probably asleep. And by the looks of it, she's
Also, earlier, I would have told everyone where I live.
okay.
Okay.
As secretive as my character can be, that's where his library is, and this is way more important than being secretive. Plus, he's already seen everyone. Obviously, not working for the Empire, so.
Yeah. So Ronnie, do you want to say anything to Mara, or Mara, do you want to say anything to Ronnie?
Which one is Ronnie?
Ronnie is
Nathan.
Nathan. He's the human pilot.
Oh, the pilot. Okay. Okay, the newer person. Okay. I'm glad you're okay. I'm really glad you survived. I did my best.
I'm glad that I survived also, but I'm a little bit biased on that.
Some of the others were not so lucky, so yeah. Wait, you said I'm a little bit biased, so that will make her laugh. It's like, yeah, I suppose so. I'd be pretty biased about that too. Things are so crazy right now, aren't they?
Do you have any idea how long the storms last?
I'm sorry, I'm not from here. I wouldn't know. I just kind of hitch rides and travel along, trying to find my way.
They last as long as the plot
I
requires.
admit I wasn't paying that much attention during the briefing. I didn't remember if they brought up the weather patterns of where we were going.
I drown them out all the time. I just focus on piloting when I'm in.
Okay, so it was the storm thing, right?
Bombing formation.
Okay, what were you saying, Mara?
It was the storm thing, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
storm.
he's talking about the storm.
Oh, yeah. Well, it looks like there's some kind of horrible storm that if we go out there, we're gonna get hurt. So probably best not to go.
The other people in the ship with me, the not the ship that crashed, but just today, they even suggested bringing the ship in. So whatever it is, it's bad enough that the hull on that ship can't deal with it.
Wow. What happened out there anyway with you?
Today?
Yeah, while we were having our own little adventure, how was yours like? What happened?
Oh, all in a day's work. Sorry, I apologize. Jesse's character's name is Jaden, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Jaden and I had, kind of older ships, but the enemy had some TIE fighters. It was 6-2, but because they were TIE fighters, it was really like it wasn't even a fair fight.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I gotta go up against at least like an entire fighter wing just to feel something.
It was 6-4.
I'll chime in for the bunk. It usually is with TIE fighters. Now sit up.
Oh. Wow. Sounds like you ran into the Empire too.
You also fought the Empire, Mara.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
Right.
Yes.
I wonder if any of those TIE fighters were salvageable, or maybe if there's enough parts from all of them.
Maybe.
Can you believe the settlement only has 2 ships in its defense force? Seems a little lacking.
Probably it's 2 ships left.
Maybe, I don't know.
When the warlord
it
moved in,
looks
they
like
destroyed any ships.
while we've been here, it's just been getting hit after hit after hit. We had a run-in with so many stormtroopers or imperial soldiers, or I'm not even sure of all their designations, but
future corpses.
But we've had a run-in with a lot of them, and I can only imagine what they've been going through here. Why does the Empire want this place so bad?
Resource.
The Empire doesn't really exist anymore, at least not in the way that it once did. This place, I don't know, the various Imperial remnants are little more than generals, commanders, and so-called admirals that are just warlords vying over control of the ruined worlds of the old Republic.
I'm not very up to date on the politics. I've been essentially roaming for years. So I would not exactly know everything that's going on. I know the basics of white armor, white helmet equals bad, but
not always.
Not always.
I mean, you got to realize some various Imperial remnant on various worlds have joined. Also, out of character, is it Are they calling it the New Republic yet, or is
Yes,
it still the Alliance to Restore the Republic?
It's now the New Republic.
Some various Imperial remnant have joined the New Republic. It's not uncommon to see TIE fighters, Star Destroyers, and people with Stormtrooper armor as loyal members of the New Republic.
Yeah. As you recall, Ronnie, the New Republic has commissioned an order to basically deconstruct basically much of the Empire's resources after the war.
Oh, it's that huge thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no sense in destroying perfectly usable equipment.
Yeah.
Well, I understand that some may have
so
changed.
Sith battleships.
And while that's good, the ones that were out there definitely did not. I tried to spare one. I even told them several times to stand down. They wouldn't until death.
They won't.
If they return to base having stood down, they would just be killed anyways.
Not just that, if they're captured and turned to Republic, they would be executed for war crimes.
And
we did go against them that were about to go literally roast some children like it was a barbecue.
Yeah, and as Costum has told you on the intercoms, you ever heard of the Night Sisters?
I don't know if Mara would have heard that. Like, I'm pretty much a nomad.
Someone is asking us if we've heard of the Night Sisters.
Yeah, because Costum basically told you on the comm links about the Night Sisters.
Do I make a roll for that?
Go right ahead.
No, because
what
no,
kind?
would have explained.
No, not exactly. Not for you.
I don't know.
Not exactly for you because
Costum's
you're
informing
not
you.
a formally trained Force user.
No. What I'm saying is
when Qasim said that over the intercom, I know this was probably like maybe an hour ago in character. My character would have, if he was there, made a snarky comment of like, "Well, what is that? Some kind of a brothel?"
Will I roll for that?
Oh
Definitely having no knowledge of what
you
that
probably
is.
would because you're a Mandalorian. You may have heard of them in your travels. Go right ahead. Jaden.
Costum just said there's these ladies or whatever.
What I roll? What I roll
lore.
for? Lore?
Yeah, lore. And by the way, everyone gets inspiration point. Because
How do I write that down? Oh, here we go. 1.
I got an inspiration point?
Yeah, everybody has got an inspiration point after the battle.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that to reroll.
Sure.
Never mind.
You have your you have your force points, by the way. You can use a force. Well, I say force point as separate from force power points, so you can use it for a force point, which is basically.
I don't.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I don't really have the force. So.
No.
These are essentially hero points.
Okay, yeah.
All of these are connected to the force.
It's
okay.
How much
I'll
is
do
it?
one.
5 plus half your level.
Yeah.
Where the fun is that?
So what I do? I just re-roll again.
Yeah, you roll a d6 and add to your 12.
Okay. Yeah.
I love how the check mark.
4. That's high enough.
Okay.
All
I
right.
know it.
Jaden, sending you a text message. I'm sending you a private message.
I already know what the Night are though.
Yep.
I don't know.
How would you tell Ronnie and Mara about the Night Sisters?
This custom did not elaborate.
Okay. Yeah. You'll do it like this. You said the Night Sisters?
You said this to Qasim? Yeah. Qasim earlier on the comms.
He's pretty.
I just grown.
Tossed him.
I legit grown.
The
They're essentially Dark Force users. They were originally believed wiped out by the Separatists in the Clone Wars by the end of the war. They're known for their red slashes and globes. You said the stormtroopers wearing red slashes on them?
Yes. That is
past conversation. It'd be like, yeah, some of the stormtroopers did have red sashes on them.
Oh, are
the
you
ones
there?
that had red stashes on
With
them had to be shot
Okay, well then
over
I'll
over and
well since
over.
I'm there, I'll be like, yeah, some of them were wearing that. I didn't know why.
Like 10 pounds of equipment.
I was wondering. I wonder if they were alive.
It may
They're
be
not.
they're
No, I'm saying this. I said I wonder if those troopers were even alive.
Oh, my character's response to that, since this is like a past conversation before I
an
I
hour
thought we
left,
were doing a
I
current.
would have said,
This is an hour ago during the Night Sisters.
yeah, this is a Night Sisters conversation.
Okay.
Small jump back.
My character would say they're not alive. The
No.
ones with red sashes are not alive.
What does that mean?
Night Sisters have the ability to bring back the dead.
They are
to show-
reanimated
So-
corpses.
During
They are what?
Yeah.
during
Reanimated
the
corpses.
during the war,
the Clone Wars.
the Clone Wars, the Night Sisters would use magic to raise the dead and use them to fight.
That's one of their purposes. Yes.
Okay. I'm not trying to be pedantic here as a player, but did you mean the Force, or is there magic also in Star
It's
Wars?
I
magic.
believe it is magic.
There's magic and the Force.
In
magic.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
In the current canon, it's all the Force.
It's all the Force. It is called magics.
The Night Sisters call it magic.
Yeah.
It's the Force,
Part of
but
their culture.
they call it
Okay.
magic.
Okay. I
Yeah.
see.
In the Legends continuity, there were lots of different things.
They were
instead of
supposed.
Force.
The
Wow,
Separatists was
pretty
said,
heavy.
They said that they wiped them
Yeah.
out. They should not be here.
Then,
Well,
if they raise them from the dead, are they even in control of themselves?
no, they're basically
They're being controlled.
They're being controlled.
That's
And-
why.
Which brings the other question: if those Night Sisters evolved, why the hell are they doing here and then down for
The Night Sisters. That's why I said when I was talking to the general, is this mission just got harder. Some of the
Why-
Night Sisters survived.
Even
That make-
one lone Night Sister on a planet is
dangerous.
extremely
Cancer.
bad news.
Why would
Say
they be
that the-
here, though? This place doesn't look that valuable.
Something here has caught the Night Sisters' attention, and that's why they're here. We need to figure it
there
out,
are
but we also
The diamond
need to
in the
deal with
rough.
them.
This
Absolutely.
planet has an extremely long history with various mystic. What would be the right term here?
Artifacts.
early in the.
Oh, really?
Clone
You're talking
Wars.
this over the intercoms. So go ahead and Cosm, go
Just-
ahead and roll me a. Let me check my notes. It's not much, but
during the Clone War, early in the Clone Wars, Night Mothers
For a lore
were.
check, can I have an advantage since I'm a local?
How long ago was the Clone Wars, if I may ask?
so it is 9 years after. 9 years after.
35
30 years ago.
About
30 years
about
30 years ago?
Yeah, 31
Yep.
years.
90.
So
Doc
before
can
I was
chime
even
in on
born.
that one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Doc
before you
can
were
chime
born.
in on that one.
Doc could probably chime in.
Literally-
on
Wait,
the
is everyone
exact,
here an old
how many
person?
hours- The
So,
oldest
so the
Only
thing
Doc.
is, this will be weird to your character, but my character is talking like she was around during the Clone Wars.
Yeah, for her,
She
this is still
looks
a fresh memory.
27. She looks really young. So this will be very confusing to your character.
Oh, it is very confusing. I like. Did your
Oh
Jesus.
crap!
did your how do you know all this? Did your parents or grandparents or something teach you?
No.
I'm a droid.
Oh,
I
there you
don't
go.
know
I found
if
the notes on
that's
Voss.
grandparents coming.
I was there. I
Huh?
was
Discord again.
I was there. I was there during Order 66.
How long ago was Order 66?
At
The end of the Clone Wars.
That's 28
Oh,
years
okay.
ago.
28 years.
Close to 29. Yes.
See.
Almost 30
I
years.
was 8 when it happened.
3 words. Put an end to a war that took countless lives.
The several years ago, I was taken and was absent from the end of. I actually worked for the rebels for several years. But something happened and removed me from.
Trust Bunny. As you say the words that you were taken, Mara visibly shakes.
I was
Ronnie, Jaden, you notice Mara's shaking.
I'm sorry that I
They said that they visibly shake, so I hope I saw that.
Yeah, she visibly shakes.
I was on a mission for the rebels, and it was successful to a point. But I was struggling emotionally, and
hang on, Cole. I think you're breathing in your mic, man.
Sorry. I was scratching the back of my neck. I think the mic was rubbing against my shirt.
Yeah, you definitely were.
So I was taken by someone that saved me from going to the dark side. I don't do well with stormtroopers to a point, and the mission didn't go too well, and I was struggling and was going to a dark place and was taken to help me get through that. And so that removed me from,
Is that
I
better?
wouldn't say existence, but I was brought to a.
No, that's worse.
Yeah,
you might want to
worse.
turn up your sensitivity so that it doesn't catch all those kinds of things. That's what I do, so that nobody hears me eating or anything.
Sweet. Maybe I need to replug my headset.
Okay.
Because you guys started complaining about it, or pointed it out. I mean, after I lost connection from Discord for a second.
It's been going on for I want to say at least a half an hour, but it's been getting louder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry. Go on. Rose,
so it's hard to explain. But basically, to me, I was in a place where time works different. And when I came back, I've only been back for a couple months. So, yeah, I've been out of time. That sounds weird. And was brought back because I needed to be back. And that's why I'm actually older than most people. I experienced that time, but I didn't age.
Well, you look really good for your age. gives a thumbs up.
I'll look him up. Hey, kid, you all right?
Hmm?
You're shaking pretty badly there. Okay?
It's well, um, uh, d- bad memories.
We all
got those.
we all struggle with that.
If you don't, it's not long, but if you don't mind, I can say it. But
I mean, yeah, if you want, you feel comfortable enough.
well, you've shared yours, and I don't want to take away from that. I'm fine with it. It's something I came to terms with, but it still just catches me off guard sometimes.
That does happen.
Oh,
I guess
odd spot.
the easiest way would say is I have no parents or family at all that I know of. See, when I was a child, like really young, there was this human family, this rich human family, and their little girl, she thought I was very, very cute and adorable, and so she wanted me. So I was taken from my family that I don't even know who they are or who they were. I was very, very, very young. Obviously, I grew older, but at the time, I was tiny, small, and cute, and so they likened me to. They have cats in Star Wars.
Well, we know they have
Yes.
falcons, and we know they have ducks.
Like a
Yes,
pet.
they do.
Essentially, I was a pet. That's
They
how
do
I
have
got my
cats.
name.
There's a specific.
Actually.
Uh-oh.
What?
What's wrong, Cosmo?
Oh, I was talking. I didn't see my thing light up. But yeah, no, they do have multiple types of cats, of house cats. Some are very popular because they are absolutely stupid.
That's true.
Like the smartest of them
Okay,
probably
okay,
have
but I'm
a
trying to
detailed
say
story,
emotional
too.
scene here. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. So, yeah, I was pretty much her pet. In fact, that's how I got my name. She thought it was cute sounding. I don't know, I'm just trying to own it, because, like, I don't know what my real name was, or anything about any of my family. I was taken when I was very, very young, so I don't even remember what they look like.
Sorry to hear that.
And then when I got older, well, I wasn't cute anymore. So I got tossed out. And ever since then, I've been living on my own, trying to survive. Deciding to just. And as I discovered my abilities, I found work and ways I could use them without trying to make sure people didn't know because, well, you know how people are when you have special abilities.
Yes, I definitely know that.
And I kind of hitched a ride on your ship because, well, it looked interesting and I meant to just go on before you took off, but your engines and it's like all of it just looked so interesting, and I don't know, sometimes when I get around technology, I just, you know, just get absorbed. And then it ended up taking off, and before I knew it, it was too late. So I just kind of hid and still observed it because, wow.
As my master you would usually say, is the Force works in mysterious ways. Things happen for a reason.
You just see Jada just shake his head. What's with Force users in trouble? Oh, dang fuck.
I don't know. Maybe it's a requirement. I don't know. world is
Oh,
this
I will
universe
say
is weird.
when I was a youngling, Jedi's usually didn't have horrible backstories. They all do now, though.
Miss Mara?
Hmm?
One discarded being to another?
Hayo speaking
At
to
the end of the day, it's not that bad.
Yeah, Hayo speaking to Hayo all like speaking, talking to each other, like intercoms, or wait, not intercoms,
Character specifically is in the.
I think we were just talking because like this was supposed to be before all that happened.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it's not.
Maybe.
Thank you. It was Doc, right? Yep. Thank you, Doc. And I agree, but like I said, sometimes it just catches me off guard.
Yeah, well,
It's just hard. I sometimes wonder and lay awake at night, wondering what they looked like, or if they even know I'm alive. Wondering where I came from, who I would have been if I hadn't been taken. Like there'll be visible like teary in Mara's eyes. I know thinking about that is probably pointless, but well, brains are stupid.
They definitely are. And all like
If I was built as a trash compactor.
Be that as it may, I don't want to get rid of mine.
Well, I don't want to get rid of mine either, but you know, it's just things are. Sometimes your mind, whether it's a brain or a computer in your case, Doc, it just does things, and
Well, I
you
have
don't know
heard
why.
of an
does that
order
to
of
you.
monks that feel that the body is stupid and the brain is the only thing that matters. And then they go out of their way to remove their brain and put it into a droid's body.
Oh well,
Weird stuff.
Well, I mean, if it makes them
The world is
happy.
full of weird things.
Sentience does that to you.
I can.
All right, what do you say? What do you say, Jaden?
I said that's. Oh.
We lost Cosum.
Uh-oh. I was
Oh,
there he is.
Cosm's back.
I was saying, again, I can vouch for that. I've seen some stuff and on my travels like you wouldn't believe.
I see. Wow.
And kid, one off into another, we'll find out the truth one day.
It's what you want. It'll come to light.
I
in
hope
some
so.
way
I
or
just hope the
another.
truth isn't something I don't want to know.
Well, if it is, you want, I've been more than willing to travel with you to find those answers, and I can be there if it's that way.
One question, kid. The family that took you, Imperial?
Yes.
Figures.
Yep.
I said, I was small and cute. Spoiled brats will throw you out when you're not cute anymore. Well, I still think I'm I still think I'm cute, but you know,
You're
I'm not
very
tiny
adorable.
anymore. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's. So I just sometimes wonder what it would have been like to have parents. Or any family, period. But
Family isn't always who you're born to.
Sometimes you make your own, kid.
All right, what'd you say, Jaden?
I said,
you gotta make your own.
Sometimes you make your own. Oh, he's having issues.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Okay. When he gets back on, I'll ask him if he can hear us.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Wait. Okay, okay, you're still here, Doc. Okay, good.
We should probably end soon. It is getting late.
There we go. Before I do so,
Just
you
about to sleep.
we flash back to now, and you're getting rather tired. Would you like to rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like I'll basically just say one last thing. I think you're right. I just have to find the right family, I suppose.
Alrighty.
Great about being older is you can make your own family.
I know
with people you like.
Yeah, I just gotta find those people.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And as you all drift off to sleep.
Most of them.
Most of you. Yeah.
Doc's not closing the clinic till everyone's good to go.
Okay. Kasum, Ashley,
Which again, the 27 check.
Mari,
If you didn't see that.
you'll have a dream. Each of you, separately, find yourself in a forest filled with bright and vibrant trees. And when you look up, you find the sky equally as vibrant as the ground that you stand on. You wander, almost aimlessly, trekking along, and
Guy's green. That's concerning.
and as you look around, you sense that this entire place, all of it, it's alive, but you get a sense that it's all wrong, very wrong. When you look around once more, saw a familiar-looking raven with red eyes and ashen feathers, watching your every move.
Didn't we see that before?
Yes.
It was
Someone
the evil
killed
one,
it!
right?
Soon.
It was the evil one, right?
Soon, the entire world shifts around you, and you find yourself what appears to be a different forest. Dead trees, lifeless, under a dark and cloudy sky, and the ground rocky and rough. You look around in confusion, and you hear something growling. And out of the shadow, you see a wolf with ashen fur and red eyes, before gnarling its teeth at you as it approaches you step by step.
Do we have? Are we don't have like our equipment? Like, if I reach for something, will it be there? Or
you try to reach for your weapons, but nothing.
It's like dreamscape or vision.
yeah, like
We have access to force powers in this.
You're not quite. You're not quite sure.
Over the world.
Can I do an insight?
It's a dream. So
I
before you could study what happened, the wolf pounces at you, and you wake up.
Oh, okay.
I will say, my character, when she sees this, I will kind of like calm myself and just stare at it. Like, I'm not afraid of you. You. Like, I am not afraid.
Okay, the wolf still
not like I'm standing my ground because I feel my character knows what this is, and I'm not being intimidated or
You did hear a slight chuckle.
They're not going to intimidate me,
yeah.
And I am trying to communicate that I am not afraid of you. You will not control me, and
to you, Astri, you hear a slight chuckle from somewhere. The rest of you that is dreaming, you hear inaudible whispers, as if right next to your ear. You couldn't understand what whoever is saying that. Before the wolf pounces you and you wake up.
Do you want to hear how Mari and I react to this wolf or not?
Sure.
Okay, so Qasim is gonna just look at this wolf, try to figure out what it's trying to do, because wolves are not solitary hunters. So basically, yeah, he's gonna, like I said, attempt to study the wolf.
And Mara?
It is Big Wolf. I am Tiny Lerman. I am going to cower in fear and make squeaky sad noises.
Oh no! I literally, as a player, just want to pick your character up and just give you a warm hug, like.
And yeah, like I said, for
Yeah,
the third.
you can't intimidate me. And okay, yeah, this is weird. And oh
Please don't
We
kill
each different.
My tiny bones.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Right. And that is
Okay,
where
but-
we're gonna end our session. So, how was it? What do you think of how this ended? By the way, I'm quite proud of that.
I liked the ending. I think it was good.
Is there some kind of like precedent for like shared dream hallucinations?
Yeah, especially.
I don't think we shared it. We just experienced the same dream.
Yeah, and I
because he said we don't see each other. We're in our own space.
Yeah, and if it is what I think it is, then yeah, we got shenanigans coming our way.
I will say, my character knows who this is.
Yeah,
that's why she acted the way she did.
We got
I do not know. I only know that I do not want to be eaten.
Literally, when we
Waking
sit
up,
down
Austin's
and
gonna
talk
write
about
down the
stuff,
dream.
because my character does want to talk about the group, about how Qasim attacked the bird. Like, we need to talk about that, but we haven't had an opportunity to. But like, things will be explained by my character later.
Yeah. Well, that was a
We
fun
just
session.
haven't gotten there yet.
I like that we didn't even know each other's backstories, and they ended up kind of linking in a way.
Well,
for a bunch of us.
Well, guys, get this. We're about to dive in. Next session, we're about to dive into some serious Star Wars lore, so get ready for that.
Woo! And it's
That
gonna be me
sounds
who's
fun.
explaining it.
That sounds fun, but I really do have to go. I gotta start
Yeah,
doing
we'll be
laundry.
ready
and stuff.
to the other. We'll be ready to the other channel. Yes,
There you
that's the
go.
name of this channel, and it looks like they're playing. I'm not sure what they're playing. Oh, they're playing Pokemon Scarlet Violet. That's pretty cool. So anyway,
There's new DLC out for it, so.
Yeah, so we'll be taking a break for the rest of the month for Star Wars because holidays and stuff. So happy holidays,
And our
Merry
regular
Christmas,
session.
and have a Happy New Year, everybody. And here comes the cavalry. Bye bye.